To be a Steelers, consider others before you consider yourself. To protect your brother, even from himself. To give support at your own expense. And when wearing the black and gold suit of armor, make sure nobody desecrates it, disrespects it. Most importantly, we ourselves don't dishonor it. Approval from previous legends who have donned the black and gold. These virtues I learned while playing for the Steelers are what make the legacy of the black and gold timeless. They are passed down in the locker room from the steel curtain to anyone who valiantly wears the black and gold. Creating a brotherhood that is deeper than money, business, and winning. To be a Steelers, consider others before you consider yourself. This is our culture, Steeler culture. Now, here are your hosts, Rob and Dan, the SteelTwins.
Yo, that Omar
Nation.
Khan, dude, that was supposed to start.
I'll tell you what, bro. Omar
Can
Khan's
you guess
got,
we're both pumped?
Omar Khan's got something going today, man. He's got something
This
going
week.
this week.
This week.
It's been a wild day. We've lost some free agents, but we gained a big one today, folks. Jaquan Brisker is indeed a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Yes, he is, brother.
He is paired back in Pittsburgh, where he grew up. He is paired back with JPJ from Penn State. Steelers have signed Jaquan Brisker to a one-year deal. It's 1 year, but it's $5.5 million.
Yo, that's cheap.
He was projected to make double digits.
Yes, he was.
He was projected to be one of the more sought-after safeties in free agency.
I would have thought that he was going to get picked up basically day one, legal tampering period, Monday.
That's what I thought, too. I thought he'd be off the market quick. No, he now just got picked up off the market by the Pittsburgh Steelers and Omar Khan, who's having himself a mighty fine week as GM for the Pittsburgh Steelers, I shall say, because not only did he trade for Michael Pittman and sign Jamel Dean on Monday, along with Rico Dowdle.
Dowdle, can't forget about Dowdle. Yeah, go figure that Khan would make the deal happen as soon as we ended that live stream.
I know.
Funny enough.
He signed Darnell Savage to be more so a camp body based off his contract details, but that's more added vet in the safety room.
It's a savage move by Omar Khan.
Sure. And now he has signed Jaquan Brisker, which adds more to the safety depth. And worst case, this is nothing but great depth. And it's a 1 year deal. Best case, listen, this has potential to be a big addition for the Pittsburgh Steelers, guys.
Huge addition, bro.
This honestly has potential to be somewhat similar to what Deshaun Elliott was, where they signed Deshaun Elliott very dirt cheap, and he deserved a massive extension. Now, I think this could have almost similar happenings. This has the similar potential. Now, you got to question, where does it fit? Where does it fit? Because when you look at Brisker and you look at Deshaun Elliott, they're one and the same. They're one and the same where they're both strong safeties. They're both best in the box and working, downhill against the run, right? Brisker is Only 26 years old.
He'll be 27 in a month, but he's still very, very young with already plenty of experience in the NFL.
Yeah, not only in the box, but he can play free as well. Now, I will say he's better as a box safety, much like Elliott, but he has that versatility to play free and work in deep coverage. Now, again, it's best if he works underneath and works in the box because this guy is a strong, terrific run defender.
That's one consistent thing about his game. Again, similar to Elliott. They got similar builds, similar style, similar, game type and whatnot. But nonetheless, Brisker, when it comes to his consistent play on the field, it is definitely his run defense and his tackling ability too. Like his run defense is top tier. His tackling is consistent. His coverage ability ain't even half bad either. Like if you remember the Rams game, the playoff game, I think it was the wild card matchup. Or no, it was the divisional round matchup, excuse me. Brisker was actually pretty solid in that game overall. That was against a hot and fired, Rams offense with Matthew Stafford leading the charge.
Yeah, he even made a big play up against, I think it was Puka Nacua on a deep ball. I mean, Brisker, his potential, man, I'm telling you, this has potential to be almost another Elliott where he signed a cheap deal and he can work his way up to the starting lineup and earn himself a very good extension still at a young age of soon to be 27 years old. Elliott is soon to turn 29 in about a month. And apparently his injury could be a lot more severe than what was already thought. So maybe this is one of those things where maybe his injury has more issues than we thought it would. And this is kind of like that insurance policy. That way, if Elliott isn't fully healthy by the time camp comes around, we got Brisker, who's been a 4-year starter for the Bears. Now, he did just finish his only full season because prior to 2025, he did suffer some concussions in his 3 years prior in Chicago. So those are some concerns with Brisker is his injuries, but he just came off his fully healthy season and he's working on a cheap deal. And at this stage of the game right now, he's looking as probably as a depth piece, probably moving over to free, unless they want to move Elliott over to free and then Ramsey probably playing in the slot. Or maybe they want to keep Ramsey at free, make Brisker the depth guy, and they're going to run a shit ton of 3 safety scenes, which I have no problem with, and they're still going to draft a slot corner high.
It's very, very well possible. I mean, Patrick Graham, he's got now a lot of tools to work with within that secondary, with more to add upon with the draft.
That's the thing. You look at our secondary. I mean, look at our depth alone at safety last year. It was Chuck Clark, Jabril Peppers. Am I forgetting
Kyle
anyone? Duggar.
Who he had to trade for because of injuries.
Kyle Duggar, and of course, Juan Thornhill at the start of the year. Not particularly great. I mean, Duggar wasn't bad, but towards the end of the season, he was making a lot of mistakes.
He looked lost. He looked very lost out there.
I got to say, I think Brisker is a better depth than all those guys if he is just going to be depth with the potential of him rising to a starting occasion because he's obviously been a starter pretty much his entire career, being drafted in the second round to the Bears, right? Why Ryan Poles didn't bring him back, I don't know. He let all his safeties walk, even Kevin Byard.
He let Kevin Byard walk. He let C.J. Gardner-Johnson walk. He even let Nashawn Wright walk.
That one I don't blame. He's terrible in coverage.
Sure, but he's allowing a lot of their safeties overall to just walk away.
Right.
With dirt cheap contracts. I don't know what Poles is doing. Poles just keeps helping out the Steelers in some way or fashion.
Now, didn't he sign Kobe Bryant?
He did sign Kobe Bryant. That's right.
But they don't have a strong safety. It was not that I'm aware of, unless they're going to draft a safety high. That's the Bears' problem. For us, the Steelers, our safety room is looking a lot better than it did last year, in my opinion.
Our secondary overall is looking a lot better than last year.
At least based off of week 1. Like week 1 last year, it was Elliott and it was Thornhill, with Ramsey playing corner opposite JPJ. He wasn't even in the slot. He was outside.
You can't forget who was the other outside corner, too.
Darius Slay.
Yes.
Now you're looking at a secondary, week 1, fully healthy, of projectedly, I would say Brisker at free, Elliott at strong, JPJ and Dean at corner with Ramsey in the slot. Or let's say Brisker is just depth for now, Ramsey at free, Elliott at strong, JPJ and Dean on the boundary, and then an eventual maybe rookie slot guy. Or Asante Samuel. Don't forget, we brought him back.
Yeah, maybe they want to experiment him down in the slot.
This secondary, listen, I'm telling you, bro, it's very young. It's got a lot of experience at the same time. Well, it's a good mix.
If you recall how the secondary was last year, I mean, the pass defense for the Steelers was ranked 29th in the NFL. And it's, that bad. I mean, we saw the games. We saw how bad they got diced up by the Bengals and Jamar Chase, Jordan Love and Christian Watson and all, Tucker Kraft and whatnot, right? Like the secondary was just not good. Like they were allowing a lot. I mean, C.J. Stroud and freaking Christian Kirk in the playoffs, right?
Let's not talk about
Need
that.
I go on? Need I say more?
I keep forgetting
It
Brandon
just goes
Echols
to
is under
show
the roster.
the secondary was not great last year. It wasn't, and the rankings prove that. And a mission for Omar Khan was obviously to revamp that secondary and fix it completely. I can say within the first week of free agency, he has done so right now.
And I don't think this takes away the opportunity or the flexibility to still go safety or corner early in the draft. I'd still recommend it.
I'd go for it.
I would highly advise that they still do that. Because more depth there. You can never have too many good corners. You can never have too many good safeties. It's a good problem to have. Especially with the Elliott injury. I'd imagine he'll be healthy by training camp, but let's say he isn't. That's what Brisker comes in for. If you want to put Ramsey in the slot, put Brisker down or up at free safety. This is a very, very good signing, man. I'm very pumped about this one because it just adds so much more to the Patrick Graham defense.
Run the ball!
Plus, Brisker is a strong blitzer. And if we know Patrick Graham, what he likes to do on third down, he likes to bring the heat.
Yep. Yes, he does.
No better safety to bring the heat than a guy like Brisker. You put him in the sub package, you put him down at the nickel, let him get to the quarterback. He did that plentiful down there in Chicago. Now he's coming back home to the Steel City, pairing with JPJ. This is a good signing, man. 26 years old, soon to be 27. It's dirt cheap and has the potential, in my opinion, to be somewhat similar to what DeShon Elliott was.
Yep. This is a hell of an addition. Omar Khan just keeps on cooking this week, bro.
Guys, how you liking it? We got a poll in the chat. W or L signing? 97% say W. We got a couple super chats here. Barbara FM with a 199 says maybe trade up for Caleb if he's there in the second. It's possible. Listen, man, they're bringing up so much flexibility. They got so many picks. Anything can happen in the draft. And the fact it's in Pittsburgh, maybe Omar Khan has a little something up his sleeve to wow the Pittsburgh crowd, right?
Well, he's got draft capital to do such a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, Hayden Flint with a 199 says, it sucks we lost Pierre, but we're looking better. I think we are looking better. I mean, if you had to ask, would you want Pierre or Dean? I'm picking Dean.
Yeah.
And it's not saying that Pierre sucks. It's just Pierre had a great year. He had a great year.
Yeah, like when we needed somebody to step up when Slay was not performing or just lying down on the turf, Pierre was that guy.
Yeah.
Like, he's a hard worker, and the Vikings are going to get one hell of a player.
Yes,
There's
they
no
are.
doubt about that.
And isn't he paired back with Flores? Is Flores still over there?
Flores is still the DC.
I figured.
Yeah.
That's right. He signed a big ass.
And didn't Jonah Alexander go over there too? Isn't he their pass game coordinator or their secondary coach? He's got some title over there now. So he's got some familiarity over there in Minnesota.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think James Pierre's in a real good spot. You know, he earned himself a big contract. He's in a familiar spot with some familiar coaches. I think it's going to do good for him, and I think the Steelers are better off. I think it's a good case for both parties. You know, we did lose some free agents this week. We lost Sayamalu to the Cardinals, who said he went there because he wanted to win. Come on, Isaac. Stop.
Someone need to break the news to Sayamalu.
Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, we lost James Pierre to the Vikings, Sayamalu to the Cardinals, Kenneth Gainwell to the Bucks, but we replaced him the same day with Rico Dowdle. We replaced Pierre with Jamel Dean the same day, right? We lost Calvin Austin to the Giants as of a couple hours ago, so he's a Giant. Best wishes to Calvin. I love Calvin.
Big time.
He's not a number 2 in this league. He's a solid, reliable number 3 in the slot. Tough receiver. He's a tough little shit. With all due respect, he is tough. I wish him all the best. Connor Hayward. I could have sworn if there was one other guy they were going to bring back, it was Connor Hayward, especially since his brother Cam just signed a new 2-year deal. Connor Hayward signed with the Raiders to pair with Clint Kubiak. If Clint Kubiak wants you at fullback, that says something.
Well, I mean, like, let's be real about Connor Hayward. His last year was, without a doubt, his best year. And it's the season where he really came together overall as a player, as a tight end fullback hybrid.
I find myself really enjoying watching Hayward as that fullback, playing that lead block for Warren up the middle, getting some key blocks in the second level.
Hayward has some clean blocks. He had some good moments. And, of course, the Spartan, the Steelers tush push, or their version of it, it came up in big moments.
As well as that touchdown he had versus the Browns.
Absolutely.
So Connor Hayward is gone, which means that the entire 2022 Steelers draft class is removed. Everyone from that class is gone.
Just 4 years ago was that draft class. 4 years, and everybody is gone.
Everybody's gone.
Not a single player remains.
Bro,
from
that
draft
was
class.
Kenny Pickett, George Pickens, DeMarvin Leal, Calvin Austin. Who am I missing?
Connor Hayward.
Connor Hayward, Mark Robinson, and Chris Oladukin.
Yeah.
Wow, that is...
Yeah, Kevin Colbert, great job on your final draft class.
Hope he's enjoying retirement.
Apparently he's still working in football.
Okay, good for him. As long as he doesn't make any draft decisions no more.
No,
he made plenty.
He doesn't have that kind of role.
He made plenty of great draft choices in his career, but towards the end,
set the team back a lot.
Yes, it did.
Omar Khan's trying to
Look what Omar
clean
Khan's
up the mess.
doing.
He's still trying to clean up the mess.
Now, Omar Khan, yeah, he has his faults. He does, but I think he's really cleaning up a lot of that. Like the past couple of years, he's been grabbing these aging rentals at corner. I think he canceled all that with Jamel Dean now. He's been grabbing all these rentals at receiver. I think he canceled that now with Michael Pittman, and we're still going to draft receiver high. I would still go receiver first round, depending on who's on the board, because we still need a left guard.
Yeah, that I would say, now that Brisker is a Steeler, that would basically fulfill safety for the time being. But left guard, all we have is Spencer Anderson.
Yeah.
That's all we have.
Yeah, that's...
And the guard market in free agency right now, there's not really a whole hell of a lot at the moment.
No.
A lot of aging guys, to which I don't know if the Steelers want to exercise the option of bringing one of these guys in just for a year while still going with the method, kind of similar to Mason McCormick when he was drafted in the 4th round when we still had James Daniels and Nate Herbig, though they were in their last year of their contracts at the time. Maybe they could go down that route again, knowing Khan. Usually that tends to be the case if it's a pattern for him.
He always loves
and if it works, he goes with it.
He always loves that insurance policy, which is what McCormick was, and now McCormick's a 2-year starter for us, coming on his 3rd year, right?
But I don't know who they would bring in at left guard at the moment.
It would be only depth. We were supposed to sign Brock Hoffman of the Cowboys, mostly playing center and right guard, but that fell flat.
Yeah, it was reported by Jordan Schultz that Hoffman did agree to terms with the Steelers on a 1-year contract. But then it was reported by Nick Harris, who I believe is a reporter for the Cowboys, that after he spoke with Hoffman, that Hoffman did not agree to a deal with the Steelers or anywhere else. And obviously Hoffman is still a free agent.
Yeah, because he was originally a restricted free agent, which means the Cowboys could have tendered him. They did not, which made him an unrestricted free agent as of 4:00 yesterday, which might have been the reason why they didn't sign him, because they weren't technically allowed because he wasn't an unrestricted free agent at the time. Now, the time is now, but Brock Hoffman is still a free agent. So I don't know what's going on there.
Unless some breaking news happens as we are live here right now.
Yeah,
I mean, I could check.
time.
Listen, I could check right now. You never know, all right? I could check right now.
But yeah, we need a guard. We need a guard. We still need another tackle. We need another receiver. And I don't hate the idea of grabbing another safety, corner, and a linebacker. I think our picks are very well known early on into the top 100 of the draft, I shall say.
I'd say so.
One of them should not be quarterback. This is not the draft class to do it. No. Kyler Murray went to the Vikings. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't want him. Some of y'all might have. That's fine. But I personally didn't want him.
I was not a fan of Kyler Murray coming here.
He's going to the Vikings. It's probably the best spot for him. We're still waiting on the decision of Mr. Rogers. Not that Mr. Rogers.
Still.
But Jesus Christ.
Still. Omar Khan said, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? Oh, he doesn't think it's going to be dragged out as long. It might not be dragged out as long, but 2 weeks ago, dude.
Yeah.
You said that. And A-Rod still hasn't given you an answer.
I'm pretty sure Aaron Rodgers is going to come back. It's just a matter of when is he going to make up his mind. We got Billy Maher, who's been a member of 14 months, says, assume we have A-Rod ceiling for this team. Same as last year. Same as last year. I don't think Aaron Rodgers a year later advances his team any further. I don't. We got Sterling with the 199. Says the 2022 class was a big FU by Colbert.
Not just the 2022 draft class, but giving us Mitch Trubisky. Run the ball! Yeah, Colbert really gave the bird to the Steelers.
Good Lord.
And now he's a Titan. Mitch Trubisky's now the backup to Cam Ward.
God bless.
The Titans better hope Cam Ward stays healthy.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they don't want that.
Yeah, now Dan Moore, do your job.
BSG74 with a 2. We got another one from Liami with a 199. Don't want to say nothing. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
But BSG74 says Patrick Queen is due a roster bonus, trade or keep. He's due a $2 million roster bonus Saturday.
Saturday on the 14th.
So at that point, yeah, they're just going to keep him. There were trade talks apparently with the Cowboys or whatnot.
The Cowboys
And-
were involved, and they still need to look for a linebacker. The Eagles apparently were involved for the Patrick Queen sweepstakes. At this point, I don't think the Steelers trade away Patrick Queen.
No, because who's out there to replace him? I would draft a position high. Treat it like a Bud Dupree situation with Alex Highsmith.
Yeah, exactly.
Or treat it like James Daniels with McCormick, right? Like,
You keep him, like because if you trade away Patrick Queen, what's the most that you would get? A day 3 pick. I think you have plenty of those. I don't think you need to add an extra day 3 pick to your already loaded draft capital that you have. I don't think it's necessary.
they have like 7 day 3 picks, bro.
Exactly, exactly, bro. And the thing is, like you stated, who else is out there to replace Patrick Queen? All of them are literally aging veterans that are only going to be here for a year. So
Right.
eventually, say Patrick Queen gets traded, but you sign one guy, you have to replace him. So it's like, why not just keep Patrick Queen here?
Right.
Hope for the best under Patrick Graham, but ideally just draft his replacement.
Bro.
I think that just makes the most sense.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to go linebacker high, like I know they need another receiver, they need another guard, and then the next position they need the most is up for grabs, safety, corner, or linebacker. I'm starting to think now with this Brisker addition, it's probably going to be linebacker because you can move Ramsey down in the slot, Brisker down free or up at free if you wanted to, and it just gives you more flexibility to go after another position or go after a player that you don't think is going to be at your next pick. If they want to go linebacker mad early, Jacob Rodriguez is one of my draft crushes. I know he's 24. He's an older rookie. I have an issue with that kind of thing,
Yeah.
but I don't care. He's a playmaker. He's a playmaker.
Oh, no doubt about it. When he rose his draft stock after his combine performance.
Yeah.
So if the Steelers like really want him, like say he's there in the second round, if they really want to grab him, then it's like, yeah, you can't really pass up on a guy like Rodriguez, considering you do have the former linebackers coach from Texas Tech.
Right.
What was his name? CJIU?
Is that how you
CJIU,
say
our
it?
new outside linebackers coach. He was the Texas Tech linebackers coach. Now we got him.
Yeah,
So he's kind of
CJIU.
So he's kind of familiar with Jacob Rodriguez and the guys over there.
Right.
I mean, Texas Tech's defense was top notch. I mean, it set records.
What about Jay Golday? They met with him at the
From
combine.
Cincinnati, I love Jay Golday.
What about,
I think he's a hell of an athlete. He's very old school like, but very athletic, very fluid.
what about an Anthony Hill Jr. from Texas?
Yeah, he's speedy, he's quick, he's athletic as well.
I mean, they got options,
That's
man.
another option.
They got options. This is the good thing about the Steelers right now is Omar Khan's having himself one hell of a week. And then you pair in how many draft picks that he has early on and all the other needs he still needs to address and how the draft board could fall. Listen, man, Omar Khan might be setting himself up for one hell of an offseason. It's a matter of how he drafts. Obviously, it also matters who's the quarterback, which, in my opinion, bro, you already know it's going to be a bridge. Rodgers or Howard or whoever.
It's a rental.
Go with that bridge, whoever the hell it might be. Worry about quarterback next year and lock down the rest of the roster. You're doing that in free agency. Good. Which is also allowing you to still draft such positions early on in the draft. Like Omar Khan could be setting himself up for somewhat of a legacy run if he hits it all on the right track.
And that's something that we preached about just weeks before free agency even began. It's like when it comes to Omar Khan, not just this offseason, but next offseason, absolutely. These next 2 offseasons for Omar Khan are extremely important. Like these are the ones that he needs to strike hot, needs to strike big time.
Because
I could say so far that he is doing that so far in free agency.
Yeah, we got to see how the draft pans out. But so far, yeah, like this offseason, this entire season is about building the team up. Because the team is so young with a lot of players on rookie contracts, and you're bringing in some of these vets with new contracts, right? You're improving the depth. You got all the draft picks to do that as well. Like this team is young enough that you can continue to build it up even without a quarterback. That way, when you get that quarterback, he has an incredible cast waiting for him to take the reins.
And these new additions that he's doing, trading for Pittman and giving him a new contract, which is affordable and, very team friendly, I'd say. Jamel Dean, of course, that's a bargain of a contract you got for a guy of
I
Dean's
still
caliber.
can't believe they got him that cheap.
Yeah, dude, it's just insane to me. But, that's a good contract. Brisker's contract is good. His deal is good. It's like it's a lot of team-friendly contracts with these veterans and good veterans at that, these good additions. And you add in the fact that, these guys on rookie contracts, the 2023 draft class, their contracts are coming up. And, a lot of these guys are going to be looking to be extended. Omar Khan's looking to extend these guys. You got JPJ, you got Nick Herbig, you got Keanu Benton, right? Like, you got a lot of these talent, a lot of these players just due for extensions. Like so far, like if everything pans out for Omar Khan, he's doing a stellar job.
So far, I got to give him props for this week. Absolutely. He's having himself one hell of a week. We got Liami, 41242 with a 499 says, let me rest in off-season peace right now, LOL. Don't want to think about the Lears for a long time. New coaching, though. Let's stay positive and get fucking 7. That's the goal.
Damn
That's
straight,
the whole
Liam.
point of bringing in new coaching, is to be better than the last regime. That's all I'm hoping for. That's all I wish for. We'll see if Mike McCarthy can do what he told the Steelers he can do, what he sold the team on. It'll be a couple years until we finally see if that happens. But, you know, again, this isn't like a 1-2 year thing with McCarthy. This is a whole 5-year plan.
5 years, bro.
Yeah. So we'll see how the rest of the offseason goes, and of course going into the season and then onward. It's going to be really interesting.
And we're talking about these additions that Omar Khan has done this week. Can't forget about one more. That is our new punter, Cameron Johnston.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr, basically.
We
yes.
signed comedian Bill Burr. He's back. He'll be doing stand-up at Tequila Cowboy.
Come draft night.
Nobody
Don't
get
wanna
into
miss
any
it.
fist fights with Todd Haley.
Yeah, don't do that. Let's not do that. No, Cameron Johnston's back, guys. He is back with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes, he is, on a 1-year deal. Interesting, because Corliss Waitman was not tendered. He was a restricted free agent.
And they didn't tender him, no.
No, probably because the cost was too high. Same thing with Ryan McCollum and what's the other one? There's Ryan McCollum and who was it? There's someone else I'm missing. It was Ryan McCollum, Corliss Waitman, and I think Jeremiah Moon. They were all restricted free agents.
Well, Moon could walk. Moon can walk, no disrespect. But
Yeah, but I'm saying is they were restricted free agents, and Khan didn't tender them, probably because the cost was too high.
yeah.
They're now unrestricted free agents and consigned elsewhere. As of now, Bill Burr
Cameron Johnston.
is the only punter on the team.
Yes.
So there you go. LKZ36 with the 199 says, I think this makes the 3 safety set amazing. It does. Because Brisker, here's one thing y'all got to understand. Brisker and Elliott each have versatility of playing free or in the box. They're better in the box, but they're capable of playing deep if they needed to. In fact, I don't know if y'all knew this, Deshaun Elliott in his career actually has played more free safety reps than box safety. That don't mean he's a better free safety. He just has that experience. He did it so many years with the Ravens and the Dolphins and the Lions, and when the Steelers brought him in, he was more so dominant in the box, and he's been a great safety. Unfortunately, that injury against the Packers ended his season last year, which makes this Brisker addition even better because we don't know if he's going to be fully healthy. That hyperextension looked really nasty.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough to watch. And that was what? October, I want to say?
That was
around October, mid-October. That's
Something
when the
like
injury
that.
occurred. So it's like, if it wasn't as bad, he possibly could have returned, but obviously he never did. So maybe that's an indication just how bad this injury really is for Elliott.
perhaps.
We can only hope that his recovery is going well. Because Elliott, I mean, like, we did give him an extension that he earned. He did great as his first year. And we can just only hope that this injury does not affect him in his playing ability
right.
with this team.
But
Getting a guy like Brisker, like, that's some good insurance right there.
it is. And again, he's only 26, soon to be 27. Yes, he does have injury concerns with his concussions he had, but last year he played his only full season fully healthy, which is a good thing. It's a good thing to come off of his best season yet, in my opinion. And he got a deal with the Steelers for only $5.5 million, which is a convenient number because that's the amount of cap space the Steelers saved when they extended Cam Hayward for a year. They extended Cam Hayward and saved $5.5 million in cap space, and they gave that right to Jaquan Brisker.
Yep.
So they extended Cam Hayward 1 year, took that cap space, and added another safety.
And you're like, what can we use for this? What can we use with this money? Oh, I know. Let's get another safety. Let's get probably the best safety available out there right now.
Yeah. Let's
bring in the hometown kid.
And Cam Hayward, yes, he has been extended 1 more year. They added a year to his existing contract. It is now a 2-year, $32.25 million deal.
With basically $16.25 million guaranteed, which all of it is guaranteed in the first year.
Yes. So he will be back for the 2026 season, all $16.25 fully guaranteed with an option in 2027 if he still wants to play, which he's playing at an elite stage still, which is really good.
At 37 years old.
It's impressive.
Incredible.
Now, I'm also thankful that they got this done now instead of doing another summer holdout for some stupid reason like Hayward did last year.
Or like, what was it, 2 years actually? Something like that?
It was the last 2 years, but last year especially.
Oh, especially, yeah.
But Hakuna Matata,
Just get out the way.
it's done, and he's under contract. He can feed his family. He'll be back. Hayward's going to be back. It's good to have him back. It's good that they got the contract done.
Listen, the Haywards are gonna eat just fine.
Yeah.
They're going to eat just fine because Connor got a good contract with the Raiders too.
Yep. He really did, actually.
Funny enough, $5.5 million for 2 years.
Right.
So something about that 5.5.
Yeah, so in between the signings of Dean, Dowdle, and the trading for Pittman, they extended Hayward for a year, like we just mentioned. They signed Cameron Johnston to a one-year deal, so he's the lone punter on the team because Waitman is a free agent now. He wasn't tendered, so that don't mean he won't be back, but odds are he probably won't be, unless they're going to run the same punter battle as last year. Keep in mind, Cameron Johnston only had 11 punts last year. He only played 4 games. 3 with the Giants and 1 with the, I think it was the...
Was he with the Bills?
No, was it 3? Yeah, 3 with the Giants and 1, I think, with the Bills.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
No, because I remember him being the Bill.
Yeah, he was, because he filled in for their injured punter at one point. He played 1 game mid-December and had 4 punts in that game. That's it. Now he's back on a 1-year deal. Steelers also signed Darnell Savage to a 1-year deal for essentially the vet minimum with only $187,000 guaranteed. Can't body.
That's it. I mean, he was with what? 3 different teams last year?
Yeah, he was cut by the Jags after signing a big contract in the 2024 offseason. He was cut by the Jags 2 weeks into the season. Then he signed with the Commanders, which gave him the connection to Joe Witt and Jason Simmons, Joe Witt being their DC, now the Steelers secondary coach and assistant head coach.
Yep.
Jason Simmons being the defensive pass game coordinator for the Commanders, now under the same role, as well as a defensive backs coach for the Steelers. And then he requested his release and then was signed, claimed off waivers by, I think it was the Bills.
The Bills.
And he didn't do good for the Bills because he allowed a touchdown in the playoffs versus the Broncos to Lil Jordan Humphrey.
Yeah, I remember that.
So he's more so a can't body signing. Brisker is more so of like the depth with great upside.
Yeah, I mean, like it's an opportunity for Savage, but I see this nothing more than a camp body. We'll see what he can do.
Right. Draft both Iowa guards. Bro, I would gladly. I would love Jennings Dunker, and I would love Bo Stevens. They love double dipping at schools too, and they love that camaraderie. They love that chemistry. They like that brothership, right, on the line or in the locker room. By all means.
Yep.
If Dunker falls to the second, is that possible?
It very well could. It could happen. I mean, when it comes to the draft, I mean, crazy things always happen. Like players drop for whatever reason. Like it just happens because draft boards are different,
right?
Or like something pops up like last minute before the draft happens. It's like it's just a crazy situation with the draft. But
at the same time, as much as I like both guys, wouldn't be drafting both kind of be redundant? You just
because I mean,
grab one.
Yeah, I mean, Dunker's expected to move the guard regardless.
Well, his arm length is very small.
That's why. And Stevens, I consider him a very early day 3 option. I don't know if the Steelers wait that long.
Not for guard.
I don't think so.
Carter, thanks for subbing.
Appreciate it, Carter.
Pittsburgh 110 says with a 199, don't want Kirk Cousins, don't sign them, please. No, we don't want Kirk Cousins here. Don't want Kirk Cousins.
No, I'm good.
Don't want Kirk Cousins. No. We don't want Kyler. He's going to the Vikings. Good for him. We don't want A-Rod. He ain't making up his mind, but my expectation is he will decide to play for McCarthy one more time. Especially don't want Kirk Cousins. Absolutely not.
No.
Who else is out there that could be options?
Do I need to check?
I don't want to
Joe
look.
Flacco.
No.
I'm surprised he's still available, actually.
No, we do not want Joe Flacco.
No, I do not. I'd rather not.
What else? Okay, let's keep talking about free agency real quick because quarterback. I don't. They have Mason. They have Howard right now. Maybe they bring back Skylar Thompson. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Yeah,
they might draft someone day 3, which is the preferred spot if they were to draft somebody.
Ideally for us, yes.
But I don't think they're going to sign a quarterback in free agency unless that guy's name is Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, it's either A-Rod or nobody. That's just the way I see it.
They could grab another guard or tackle for depth because I think it's ideal. They brought back Jack Driscoll, who was mostly on the practice squad last year, but that's more so it can't buy than anything. We need depth at guard. We need depth at tackle. There's two guys that come to mind immediately that I think would be solid guys that are versatile with tons of starting experience. That's Jamari Salyer and Brady Christensen. Jamari Salyer of the Chargers and Brady Christensen of the Panthers. They both have played pretty much everywhere on the line. And I think they'd be very good versatile options at tackle or guard. They're very capable. I would like the Steelers to go after one of them. I believe they're both still available. I think the Steelers could bring in some of that veteranship to the line, with tons of starting experience, just for depth.
Yeah, both of them are still available. You're right about that.
For safety, I mean, Brisker was the best guy on the market, and they got Brisker. Defensive line, let's not forget, defensive line's a big need.
Nose tackle specifically.
I'm going to throw out a name. This might be a throwback to some of y'all. Andrew Billings. 6'1", 340.
I think you need to give up on Andrew Billings, bro.
No.
I think you need to give
up.
It's
like one of those draft guys you just can't let go. Why not?
I've been let go of him, dude.
Why not?
Who
else is out there?
Listen. Funny enough, I did look into him. I did. From what I've seen and what I've read from Bears fans, he wasn't exactly great, even as a depth guy. He wasn't great.
I read the opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what info did you get that I did not?
Well, then they signed Neville Gallimore.
The Bears?
They signed somebody.
Gallimore?
Was it Gallimore? Pretty sure they signed him.
Where did Neville Gallimore go?
He went to the Bears.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's probably the Andrew Billings replacement.
Well, there might be a reason why they're replacing Andrew Billings.
I don't know. I'm just throwing a name out there. You would still draft someone, obviously.
That might be the route they go anyway.
Pittsburgh 110 with the 199 says, when y'all think Rodgers going to sign? Low-key Alar. I don't like Alar. Not a fan.
No, not a fan of Alar. I'm not.
Not a fan. If the Steelers are going to draft Alar, it's got to be the 5th round.
At least.
That's my grade on him. 5th round.
At least.
I don't know when Rodgers is going to sign, bro.
I can't give you an answer because I don't know. I don't think A-Rod knows.
He was on a Pat McAfee show not too long ago and said, we'll have those conversations at some point. When some point? Or down the line. When is down the line? Like, we're still waiting on your word. If I had to give Omar Khan one negative, it's that he's still waiting on A-Rod. Like, just tell him to fuck off. Okay? Seriously. Omar Khan, you've had a great week. What would make this week immaculate, pun fully intended, is tell Aaron Rodgers to go fuck himself. We're going to go another way. Retire. We're tired of waiting. We're not doing this again. We're just going to go our own path.
I mean,
that's what I think Omar should do.
You figure the Steelers would have a limit, right?
They don't.
They would get to a point where it's like, okay, like, enough's enough. Like, yes or no, are you coming back or not? But no, the Steelers still are very patient with him.
Run the ball!
Still. And they will be because, I mean, like, that's who they want at quarterback, obviously. I mean, it's why they're waiting so long for A-Rod.
Yeah.
And they still will. I don't get it, but here we are.
Steerly with a 4.99 says, apparently Lemon had a terrible pro day because of his 40. Ran like a 4.5. You know JSN ran the same 40, right?
It was between a 4.48 to a 4.52.
I don't care. I don't care.
I think that's fine. That's not bad.
Just
because everybody else is running 4.2s, 4.3s doesn't mean that Lemon's slow. Lemon's not slow.
Bro, look at his
If you watch his tape, he is just fluid. He's fast. He's electric. He's dominant.
Dude, Puka isn't the fastest player, but you know how he's so dominant? Because he finds ways to get open.
Devontae Adams ran a 4.6.
Yeah. But look, you know why he's so dominant? Route running.
Exactly.
I still want Lemon. That's still my number one desire. But Lee continues on with the super chat. Says, maybe drop to 21 if Vega ain't there.
Now, let me ask you. Between Lemon and Vega, at 21, if both are there, Who you taking?
Why do you do this to
Who
me?
you taking?
Why do you do this to me?
Who you taking? What you taking?
Why do you do this to me?
I need an answer. Chat, who would you take? Would you take Lemon or would you take Vega?
I'm leaving it up. I'm not.
This would be like Troy Fatanu and Brian Thomas Jr. all over again. Would it not?
If I'm being real with you, bro, what did I just say?
Lemon? Yeah, a lot of people in the chat are saying it. Saying Lemon, easy, not even close, Lemon. Some people are saying Vega. See, there's a poll in the chat. Lemon or Vega?
I think Omar has done very well at drafting O-line later on. McCormick was a 4th rounder. Frazier was a 2nd rounder, right? Like, Spencer Anderson, 7th rounder. He's a good depth piece. James Campen, our O-line coach, has a absolute rich history of developing people drafted late day 2, day 3, right? Most of the Pro Bowlers along that Aaron Rodgers prime offensive line were mostly mid-round selections.
Exactly. Excuse me.
I'm still gonna go Lemon.
Because here's the thing, because if you remember when they took Fatanu in the first round, what was it, 2024 draft class? They didn't have a center. They went into that draft with basically Nate Herbig as their starting center. That's basically how it was. But they still went Fatanu because for some reason, knee issues, injury concerns actually. That's why Fatanu failed. They felt like they couldn't pass up on that, and they got their right tackle.
What if Vega has the same thing? Now, I don't know any reported Vega injuries.
I have not heard anything about that. I haven't. But like they waited for center. Like center was arguably the top need. Like they didn't have one. But they still waited for it. They took Fatanu. They said we couldn't pass up on this guy, and they waited for Frazier, and thankfully it paid off. Maybe it's the same principle. Maybe it's the same route.
Vega had one injury in 2025. It was an ankle injury that made him miss the Iowa game on October 18th. That's it. Hey, if any more of those medical concerns want to pop back up come the draft and have him fall, maybe the Ravens skip him with now their 14th overall pick. I got a lot to say about that. Let me fucking tell you.
Did you see Max Crosby's tweet last night?
No.
You didn't see Max Crosby's tweet last night?
No.
Let me get it. Hold on, because I seen it this morning. It's actually badass.
Now,
hold on.
Now, let me first of all, let me see the updated poll. Yes, 66% say Lemon. 34% say Vega. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. If it's between the two at 21 somehow, or let's say Tyson's there even, if any of them are there at 21, I personally think Omar's gonna go line. I mean, that's just what he's prioritized.
That's basically the bread and butter since Khan's been the GM.
Yeah, all of his picks since being GM has been line. Broderick, Fatanu, Harmon.
And listen, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't. Because just like guard, receiver is stacked day 2. So if they wanted to wait, they could. Because here's the thing, like wide receiver 3 is still a position they got to address. But they could still address it day 2.
Bro,
while guard, you don't have a starter.
Lemon is not a reach. Are you kidding me? I don't even think he's going to be there at 21. How's that a reach?
The likelihood of both Vega and Lemon being there is probably not really going to happen. It's probably
It's
rare.
like 5%.
Basically.
But you tell me there's a chance.
Hey, listen, let's ride on that 5%.
By the way.
Yeah, Max Crosby's tweet right here. Everything happens for a reason. Believe nothing you hear and half of what you see. I'm a Raider. I'm back. Run that shit with an Undertaker emoji of him
coming back at Survivor Series in
with the burning casket.
Suck.
No, the Ravens suck.
Baltimore Ravens, huh? What y'all think about that? The Baltimore Ravens backed that of the Max Crosby trade because of a failed physical.
That's funny because Trey Hendrickson passed his.
Of course he did.
With flying colors.
Of course he did.
But the thing is, it didn't cost 2 firsts.
No, exactly. It did not cost 2 first-round picks. Ravens did that shit on purpose, and we all know it. They got cold feet. They got buyer's remorse. They didn't do anything illegal. They were within the rights because the trade wasn't official until that the next day.
That's why they say it's not official until it's officially official.
But you're telling me these sons of bitches, first of all, they knew Max Crosby just had surgery on a meniscus injury on his knee in, I think, January.
Dude, he posted on his Instagram. Everybody knew.
So the Jags were involved in the trade. The Cowboys were involved in the trade. The Ravens were involved in trade talks, right? They all knew about Max Crosby and his injury. And everyone knows, especially them, because they're in the league literally, that you have to pass a physical for the trade to go through. If they were so much in the trade talks that they were willing to give up 2 first-round picks, as well as lose every single one of their free agents and free agency, if they were comfortable enough to get rid of all that. So I guess Max Crosby's injury wasn't really a big concern, was it? Like, they knew there was a chance that maybe he might fail his physical. But clearly they weren't thinking that. They traded away the 2 first-round picks. They brought Crosby into town, had him do all this.
Yeah, they flew him out there. They flew Crosby out there.
All the while, Trey Hendrickson is still a free agent. And his market is sinking lower and lower and lower because he wants too much fucking money.
Yeah, he definitely wanted 30 plus.
And these teams weren't offering him whatever.
Nope. Not anywhere close to what his market was.
So with Hendrickson still on the market and the Ravens losing everyone in free agency as well as coughing up 2 first-round picks, they thought to themselves, hey, let's get this guy because he's available. His market's a lot cheaper than we expected, and we can keep our 2 first-round picks.
Yep.
That's bullshit.
Some sketchy stuff.
That's bullshit.
It's not illegal because, I mean, the trade was never official. But it's bad business. It is. Considering that you agreed with the Raiders that you were going to send 2 first-round picks to them for this player. They were willing to get rid of their best player for your selections. You agreed to that. And you basically said, at the last minute, no, you pulled the rug right from underneath them.
They said, psych.
Just to get Trey Hendrickson, who's older and has injury concerns just as much.
Right. But they keep their 2 first-round
That's
picks.
the thing.
And
It's
the Raiders,
sketchy, and it really ruins your reputation as a franchise when conducting business.
well, it's perspective, right? It's principle. I don't think any team should do business with the Ravens ever again. They can't be trusted.
How can you trust them? How can you?
That was ridiculous, man. The Ravens knew exactly what they were doing. They can say all they want that they were disappointed that he failed his physical. Let's say he might have failed his physical. He might have. But all the while, all these other teams are involved, and they're getting calls from his agent and the doctors that he's worked with and the Cowboys doctor and whatnot.
Yeah, the Cowboys were involved. The Bills were involved. Like, various other teams were involved. So it's like the meniscus surgery, it didn't scare him away. It didn't scare a lot of these teams away.
Well, according to his agent, he was ahead of schedule.
Well, dude, apparently everybody knew that he would be ready up until, or he would come back for, June, July off the meniscus surgery. So he would be good.
He'd be ready to go, yeah.
As soon as training camp starts, he'd be good to go.
So
So some various other, franchises, like everybody knew it. It was of no concern. But the Ravens just like, nope, we want our 2 first back. We're gonna go with this guy.
That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous.
I also find it funny. I also find it funny how the Raiders signed Tyler Linderbaum to this mega historic contract, and then it's like, was it that same day Linderbaum agreed to terms with the Raiders?
It wasn't the same day.
It wasn't?
No, he signed Monday.
Was it Monday?
Fucking right, it was Monday.
Okay, then.
He was immediately off the...
Okay, all right. I just find it odd how they also take the Ravens franchise center while potentially taking away the 2 firsts, and then the Ravens are like, yeah, no, you're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I don't know, maybe.
I don't know if that played a part. I just find it funny.
No, it's just... I find it hilarious. The Ravens were obviously comfortable with giving up so much. They look stupid in this. They were comfortable with giving up so much, and then all of a sudden, at the last second, they changed their minds.
Well, it's like all this headache, all this drama could have been avoided had the Ravens just been on the Trey Hendrickson sweepstakes from day one, from the get-go. Maybe they acknowledged that the market for Hendrickson isn't as high, and that's when they decided to jump on the boat right there and
exactly
try
what
to
happened.
acquire him. But nonetheless, like all this headache, all this nonsense, all this reputation that the Ravens have now ruined, and the freaking effects that it had on the whole NFL, where other teams that basically assumed Crosby was going to be a Raven, they now had to pivot to other pass rushers. And the Raiders signing all these free agents, like they spent their money. They got free agent after free agent after free agent, expecting Crosby to go over there and get 2 firsts. Only for the Ravens to, again, say no, and then now they have to fulfill these contracts, not get any first, but fulfill these contracts and fulfill Max Crosby, him coming back as well.
Right.
Which may be a positive for the Raiders, because now Max Crosby is going to be having one hell of a season. There's no doubt about it. He's got more motivation.
Well, their roster is infinitely better than last year already. And they have Clint Kubiak, a head coach. The future is bright in Las Vegas.
So the Ravens saying no, taken back from their agreement. It's not a bad thing for the Raiders, because the Raiders, roster-wise on paper, up until they get Mendoza and what they do with the rest of the draft picks, Raiders are looking pretty promising on paper. But it's just the fact that you did business dirty with them after, everything that they were trying to do in free agency from what they were expecting.
Yeah,
and then it has ripple effects on the entire NFL and how everybody else feels about the Ravens now.
Yeah,
from a business standpoint.
It's just shady, man. It's just shady how they handle business. I found that very, very odd how just they did all that, right? They did all that and then changed their mind. At this point, Max Crosby might as well just stay a Raider. If the Raiders are going to try to trade him, I don't think they'll get as much for him anymore, so they might as well just try to keep him, right? They can still afford him. That's the thing. But hey, he's not a Raven, so good for him, good for us. Yeah, we got to deal with Trey Hendrickson. So what? We got Troy Fatano.
Yeah, we're good.
Billy Maher with a $4.99 says, just look at what they did with Lamar's injury report all last season, making him questionable every week. Their doctors should be investigated.
If anything, like just something's just not right.
Well, it's just weird because, all we knew at that point is the Ravens backed out. They backed out, right? And then Eric DeCosta has a press conference 5:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time yesterday. He's like, "Oh, I'm just if there's anyone more gutted, it's me. It's a regret. I wish it worked out." I was like, "You don't have to do your fucking teeth, man. You did this shit on purpose." You realized they were losing so much and said, you know what? We can essentially get someone like Crosby and keep our future picks. Again, it's not illegal. It's just shady.
Again,
what precedent does that set for you when it comes to communication for any sort of trade or anything down the road, right? Just weird. It's just weird how that happened.
Like knowing who was going to be a free agent coming off your team after this season and everything. You did not weigh all your options up until you called the Raiders about Crosby. You didn't think any of this stuff through as a general manager?
Well, go figure, right? Go figure. After they back out of the trade, 13 hours later, Hendrickson's a fucking Raven.
Yeah, it's like, no, Max Crosby, he failed his physical. Sorry, Raiders, we can't agree to terms on this trade. We're going to back out.
The timing
and
of
it's
it.
just like, they're like, get Hendrickson on the phone right now.
The timing. Also, during all those days leading up to all that happening, they renegotiated Lamar Jackson's contract. The great cap space.
The day when they backed out.
Now, were they going to have to do that no matter what? Yes, but it's the timing of it, which is very, very fishy.
It's very sketchy.
Oh, well, we'll see Trey Hendrickson twice a year, not Max Crosby.
It's not like we haven't before.
Yeah, right.
We've limited Trey Hendrickson before. I'd be more worried about Max Crosby than Trey Hendrickson. Max Crosby is a more impactful player than Trey Hendrickson.
Agreed.
I'm not taking anything away from Hendrickson. The guy's a great pass rusher. He's a good player. But Crosby can do it all.
I'll tell you what, though. If you were following us on Twitter or X when all this was coming out, dude, I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Oh, dude, all this that happened with the Ravens, I mean, it's made me lose respect for them. It's made me lose a good amount of respect for the Ravens.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just fishy business. No.
His knee is a rental. Have you not been paying attention? It's Max Crosby, bro. He'll be just fine. When he's fully healthy, he'll be just fine.
The guys come back from
How is
work.
he a
The guys.
Max Crosby? You trade 2 first-rounders. Ain't no rental.
That's not a rental. What are you talking about? What? That's not a rental. That's a franchise investment.
Nah, bro.
By the way, Crosby has come back from way worse. He'll be good. Don't ever doubt Max Crosby. He's got much more motivation to go off. Just based off the GIF he put out last night.
It's just fishy, man. It'll be very interesting. It'll be very interesting to see how all that pans out once the season comes, right? With Crosby and his future, and then Hendrickson. It's just weird how it works. Yeah, they got their edge rusher. Ravens got their edge rusher, but that was just the weirdest way to go about everything. Go about business.
And Hendrickson, I mean, I think I read that the Bengals offered Hendrickson $33 million guaranteed when they offered him a contract, but Hendrickson obviously didn't take it. The Ravens offered him $60 million.
$33 million guaranteed by
the Bengals.
No wonder he didn't take it.
Yeah. He wanted more guaranteed money. That was the issue. Because I think the Bengals offered him $30 million plus, but only $33 million guaranteed of the contract.
Yeah, he was never taking that.
He wanted more guarantees, and the Ravens gave it to him.
He was never taking that.
Yep. It was all about the guarantees.
Well, obviously, he's 32 years old. Soon to be.
He'll take $28 million a year, but $60 million guaranteed. Can't beat that.
Soon to be, yeah. Ravens got their edge rusher. It's just crazy how it all panned out, right? It's just that was what, because that's never happened before. We have never seen something like that happen before. We have seen players fail physicals before. It's happened, and it's completely made trades fall out. But to that kind of magnitude,
it's just
where
rare.
it's Max Crosby for that kind of draft capital with so many teams involved, and they had to pivot their way around originally the official trade, only for it to not occur. It's weird. It's the NFL, so they always say anything can happen, right? Anyway, enough of the Ravens talk. Let's see what the chat's saying. Billy Maher with a 199. Max has 2 times as many tackles as Trey Hendrickson and 17 less games. Max is just more.
He's more impactful.
Mm-hmm.
The guy basically gets 20 tackles for loss a season.
Right.
That's how great he is.
Steel Loyal says we need a guard more, or way more than we need another receiver. He says he only has 1 left guard on the roster. He's not wrong.
Yeah, and it's Anderson.
Not wrong. Run the ball! Yeah. If you're asking what our biggest need is from like a starter aspect, yeah, it's left guard. We don't have a starting left guard.
No. And they still could address it, who that is. I mean, maybe they finally come to terms with Brock Hoffman. Maybe they go after a Brady Christensen, like you said, which I wouldn't mind. Funny enough, he was the starting guard, I think right guard, for a little bit before he tore his Achilles, and he was one of the lead blockers for Rico Dowdle, especially in that Dolphins game where he had over 200 rushing yards. So he's shown he's very capable. Maybe the Steelers look at him for a 1-year fill-in starter while still selecting the position high. I could absolutely see that happening.
Right.
I'm not opposed to that. But like the Steelers, they have addressed cornerback, they address wide receiver, they address safety. So it's like those positions can kind of wait into the later rounds, preferably later day 2. They haven't addressed guard yet. We don't know if they will. So as of right now, yeah, I'm looking at guard as the top position to fill in the draft.
I still prefer receiver in the first round, but I get where everyone's coming from. It all depends on how the board falls, man. It really does. Maybe they trade up for a certain somebody, right? Maybe they go guard at 21 and then trade up for a certain receiver because he fell. Maybe
Very
Omar
possible.
Cooper falls for some reason. Then you trade up and go get him. I'm all for that.
Omar Cooper would fit like a glove. Him and Lemon both would fit like a glove as a wide receiver 3 to start off.
Mm-hmm.
Just perfect.
And then work their way up to the wide receiver 1 role.
That'd be perfect right there.
Max Bruce with a 5 says our secondary is set. Focus on receiver, tackle, guard, defensive tackle, and linebacker in the draft. I agree. I'd even say corner or safety if they want to go that position again. More than likely, they'll probably go that at day 3 sometime if a certain someone falls, like a Bud Clark. Like if Bud Clark falls, I think he'll be a Steeler in the 4th round because
No, that's a snag.
They've talked to him numerous times, and he's got that versatility that he can play anywhere. He can play free safety. He could play slot. He could play nickel. He could play dime to start if they wanted to.
He's a ball hawk, and his tackling gets better every year.
Right.
The guy's a fluid athlete, fluid prospect.
Yeah, because of this Brisker signing, they might push secondary back just a little bit. They could put Ramsey in the slot. They could put Brisker at free, or if they want to move Elliott over to free. I mean, most of his reps in his career come at the free safety spot. They could put Brisker in the box. Either way, you're kind of cooking, ain't you?
I mean, the secondary is fulfilled, and they got depth at corner and safety. So it's like if they want to wait, then yeah, they can because they filled it.
Right.
They have their guys.
Starting to think that might be the case. Is they might actually push secondary back a little bit in the draft and go after all the other positions that's necessary, like linebacker or guard or tackle or receiver.
D tackle, nose tackle, right?
Nose tackle specifically. It'll be interesting. I mean, they've already brought in a couple players for top 30 visits, so it'll be interesting to see how that continues to roam around the next month and a half. Because guys, yes. It is almost mid-March, and we're a month and a half away from the draft in Pittsburgh.
Yes, sir.
It'll be here before you know it.
We're getting there.
It's already March 12th.
March 12th, yep. Tomorrow's Friday the 13th. We are 3 hours away from Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You might view that as a day of evil or curse.
It's the day of Jason Voorhees, okay?
That's right.
It's Jason Voorhees
It's
day.
Jason's birthday.
I know what I'm wearing tomorrow. My Jason shirt. I gotta get a Jason hoodie.
What about
I've always wanted... what?
So someone said about the TJ trade rumor. That ain't happening.
No.
At least not this season.
Steelers can't afford it this year.
Not this season.
They can't. I mean, bro, they want A-Rod back. They want to trade TJ. It kind of defeats the purpose of going all in, doesn't it?
No, Ravens are gonna go. No, they're gonna go line.
They don't have a center. As a matter of fact, who's the best available center in free agency? Would that be Cushionberry?
Who's their right guard?
It's not Falili. I kind of hope it is.
John Simpson's their left guard, which is terrible.
It's very bad.
He's not good.
No.
Not good.
No.
He's better than Falili, but he's not good. So they need another right guard, as far as I'm concerned. They need a center.
I hope they don't take Vega.
They're probably going to take Vega.
Don't take Vega.
They're probably going to take
Please
Vega.
don't. Please don't.
They're probably going to take it. Which is why that makes me a little upset. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little bitter they have the pick back because that's who I thought they were going to go. It's either going to be Vega or Fano from Utah. Barber FM with a $4.99. This free agency made me realize maybe Tomlin told Khan who he wanted, and Khan didn't have much of a choice, but I really love what's going on. I've thought about that as well. Tomlin absolutely had a lot of say in his roster construction. A lot.
No doubt about it. I mean, it was obvious. Look at cornerbacks, bro.
Look at corner, look at quarterback. They're all just rentals, aging guys, right? Maybe guys that Tomlin wanted to coach in his career and never could. Now he had at the legitimate end of their careers, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're not getting that. I mean, A-Rod might be back, but that's kind of it.
That's the extent.
But, if A-Rod's back, I'm not going to like it, but whatever. It's a bridge, whatever, right? With receiver and corner, I was like, all right, you got to attack these positions, and attack he has. That's what
Literally in the first week, like he didn't waste any time.
First day.
Pretty much.
LKZ36 with a $4.99 says, remember when we could have had Quinn Miners, but instead we chose an undersized guard to play center? Yeah.
Yeah, another boneheaded Kevin Colbert decision.
Kendrick Green was so bad.
Because Quinn Miners didn't play the season prior because it was COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because, what's his nuts? Kevin Colbert made it well known he wanted players that played during the COVID year. Quinn Miners did not. You know who also didn't? Jamar Chase.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, we could have had Quinn Miners.
That was a whiff.
Who I would have really loved out of University of Wisconsin-Whitewater.
Yep. And he's a hell of a guard for the Broncos. No surprise there.
My man's still only 27 years old.
Yeah. He's still got probably another 10 years to play.
Such a dominant run blocker, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We could have had Quinn freaking Miners.
Yep. Whether it was center or guard, like he would have been, no doubt he'd been better than Kendrick Green. Well,
you had your O-line coach doing drills with him. Like, come on, bro. Colbert.
It's just that
I hope you're enjoying life. Thank you for all you did, but I think the time for you to go was well beyond your years.
Oh, the Steelers, yeah, they're known for just stretching these players out.
This week is a day where I'm appreciative of Omar Khan. We'll see how he continues on this offseason and further years, but this week I am pleased to have Omar Khan as GM. Got to give him props. Cody Kuhn says there's no other option this year. There's really not for a quarterback. No, you're not wrong, Cody. It's either A-Rod or Howard. That's it. I'd rather just give Howard, Mason, and a day 3 quarterback the shot. It's going to be a bridge anyway. Electric Visual says, no Tomlin giving me non-washed defensive backs. Fairs. Feels good. I was like last year, I was so excited because the corner market was so stacked with all this veteran young talent, right?
Yep.
Jamel Dean was one of them, I think. And he went after the oldest guy. I was like, are you kidding me?
Darius Slye.
Like, you got all these young dudes that could fulfill that spot, and you go after the oldest guy.
Now, imagine if he was still here. I guarantee you, if he was still here, Marshawn Lattimore would have been a Steeler.
That would have been terrible.
That would have been terrible. That would have been.
Jalen Carter to the Steelers is going to feud families. PGBVBY says.
Now, Carter's a guy you would probably have to trade 2 firsts for as well.
Yeah, 100%. And we're in no situation right now to do that.
No. I don't think Philly trades him away. I don't know the ordeal about all this Jalen Carter trade. The Eagles would be foolish to trade him away. He's that impactful.
Abbey Road says Vega will fall just like the Castro did. Speak into existence.
And we all remember the Castro. We all love the Castro.
Is JPJ available? You mean Jackson Powers Johnson?
From what I've heard, the Raiders will not move on from him. They're going to keep him at left guard.
Yeah.
They're going to have him at left guard, and they're going to keep him there.
Low-key, I kind of want him.
I know.
Connor Hayward. What about Connor Hayward? He's a Raider. He's with the Raiders. Good for him. And I wish him all the success, sincerely. Shout out to Connor Hayward.
Big time.
Shout out to Connor Hayward. Shout out to Calvin. Shout out to James Pierre. Shout out to Kenny Gainwell. Even Sayamalo. They all had good years last year, man. They did. And I wish them all the best of success elsewhere.
Can't forget about Miles Killebrew either. He did agree to terms with the Bucks.
Miles Killebrew is back with Danny Smith.
Yeah.
Miles was awesome, man. He was.
He was great.
But him and Danny are back together in Tampa. I wish them the best success, too. I think Benny Sco, is going to be the special teams captain this year, which is perfect because he's a hell of a special teams demon.
Yeah, big time. Pro Bowler, bro.
Think it. If Matthew Slater, who was that Pro Bowler for the Patriots for so many years?
Yes.
If he wasn't with the Patriots, or if he wasn't so damn good, Miles Killebrew would have had so many more Pro Bowls to his resume.
Probably.
Now, I know the Pro Bowl doesn't mean anything nowadays, but I say that to give some props to a guy like Killebrew. Now, who's gonna be that gunner? We have Carson Bruner. We got Ben Skoranek that are the gunners, right? Maybe a guy like Dante Kent could work his way up the roster by being that gunner at the corner spot. I don't know. Maybe they bring back Jabril Peppers. Maybe he's that next safety gunner.
Yeah, if there's a role for him, then yeah, special teams would be that. That would totally be the role for him.
Malik Harrison's still on the roster. Is he going to be playing more special teams? Better be more so him than Peyton Wilson.
I prefer him to play special teams than Wilson. I don't know if they do that. Cole Holcomb might. They brought him back for 2 years. Maybe Holcomb's looked more as a special teams guy down the road with him aging. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Damo Washington says, I'm loving how Omar is cooking. He is cooking. What's a nightmare draft pick in the first round for you guys? Ty Simpson.
You just took the words out of my mouth.
I will drive home. We will drive home that night if Ty Simpson is the 21st overall pick.
You can bet your bottom dollar.
Think I'm playing. If Ty Simpson is the pick at 21, I'm going home.
Just go back to the hotel room, tell them, listen, we got to get out of here, grab our luggage.
I'm checking out that night.
Yep.
Going home.
Sayonara, Pittsburgh. Nope.
I'm going home, and we will live stream the entire drive back. I don't fucking care. We'll have the phone.
That whole stream, 1, will be dark. 2, probably probably just be silence. Let's be real.
You think I'm playing? I'm going home. I swear to God, I'm going to go home if he's the pick. We don't want Ty Simpson in the first round. I don't want a quarterback until day 3. This class sucks. This quarterback class is garbage. It's arguably worse than 2022. And that was bad.
Oh, yeah.
That was bad.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Alabama is definitely built on the trenches. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we get Proctor. Move him to guard. He's a massive guard. He's a sleeper option.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. Honestly, at this point, I don't know where the team goes.
That's the fun part about it.
They're not locked into a certain spot. So like it could literally be like BPA. Swear to God.
Like whoever's there, it's just like boom. Whoever's on their draft board, whoever's the top guy for them.
Yeah.
And you still have Andy Weidel with you to work with the staff with that. And he's been great with that, as a matter of fact. Jalen Thompson in the 4th round would be a great. Calvin Austin, 3rd replacement, says Big Al 2297 with a 5.
Jalen Thompson. You mean the safety?
Do you mean Brendan Thompson?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Brendan Thompson from Mississippi State.
Speedster, that's for sure.
If we're looking for like a Cal, he's got similar measurables to Cal. He's faster than Calvin. I like Calvin. We need a returner for sure. I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
I
Honestly,
take Caden Wedgen.
Yeah, I mean, like
if you want a returner.
Well, that's the thing. The Steelers did look at him at the combine, I believe.
I'm surprised. Like they haven't signed a return specialist yet. We don't have one.
Let me check possible wide receivers that could be solid return specialists for this team.
Sky Moore and D. Eskridge are the 2 I'm going to throw at you.
Off the top of your head, I want to see if there's anybody else.
Like only for return specialists. What's his name?
Danny Crossman.
Yeah, I almost said Danny Woodhead. Huge.
That's a throwback.
Huge throwback.
God.
Dude. Oh my God. Y'all don't know nothing about Danny Woodhead, do you? You youngsters know nothing about that white dude. Yeah, Danny Crossman. He has some prior connection to D. Eskridge when he was with the Dolphins. Maybe they signed him for return specialist duties only. I'd do it. Sky Moore. I'd do it.
Yeah, Sky Moore still out there.
Is Wandale Robinson still free agent?
Wandale Robinson?
He got signed in.
No, Titans. You got a big contract with the Titans.
Yeah, you're right. If you're looking for a slot option in the draft, I mean, Lemon to start.
Did Scotty Miller return any kicks last year?
No.
No?
No. He's a special teams gunner.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not even back.
No, he's not.
Oh,
he's still a free agent.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Not entirely sure.
I don't think there's anyone on the roster right now that could be a return specialist. So either they're going to draft somebody or they're going to sign someone just to play that role. Which I don't think a lot of people are talking about. We don't have any return specialists on the roster unless someone in the chat can tell me somebody. And don't say Caleb Johnson. Because we're not doing that. Darnell Mooney, is he still a free agent?
He is a free agent.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Falcons let him go.
Billy Maher with 199. Hear me out. Get Trubisky. Go 0-17. Bam. First overall pick. He's with the Titans. He's with the Titans, bro. I don't want Trubisky. I've been down that pipeline. It's not fun.
Yeah, no.
Another mid-round selection I don't mind for the draft for slot purposes only is Kevin Coleman.
Yeah, from Missouri, right?
Sky Moore. When did Sky Moore sign with the Packers?
What? I didn't hear anything about that.
He's a Packer.
What?
Fuck, that's news to me.
Okay, well,
I'm late on that.
Yeah, so am I then.
Shout to Still Loyal. He's the one that has that info.
I had no idea about that.
I thought maybe.
Well, take him off the list.
I thought maybe the Steelers would show interest because he's close to Pittsburgh. No. All right, D. Eskridge. Go get D. Eskridge for return duties.
Hold on, let me check one player. Let me see something. Hold on. Can I see it here? I don't know if I can. Hold on a
Eskridge
second.
is a free agent, right?
Check that up just to make sure.
Pretty sure he's a free agent. Yeah, he's a free agent. Go get Eskridge. Get him on a cheap vet deal. Kent or Dowdle. Can Dowdle do return duties? I figured he'd have such an impact in the running game. You want to put him back there.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a name out here. I don't know if he's still with the team. I don't know if he's still with the Bears, but I'm gonna throw out Devin Duvernay. The guy had 1,069 kick return yards last year.
Nice. Damn.
He's also a very capable punt returner.
He's a free agent?
Yes. I don't think he was signed with the Bears. I don't think he's been picked up yet.
How old is he?
He's 28. He'll be 29 September.
Okay, that's another good option.
And he was always a speedster.
Okay.
Hey, you want a kick returner? Devin Duvernay. I'm throwing him out.
All right,
Why the hell not? Eskridge or Devin Duvernay?
Boggle 2297 with a 199 says we need draft at least 2 receivers, maybe 3. With all the picks we have, why not, right? I still double dip a receiver. We still need a slot guy and we need extra depth.
Yeah, because looking at the roster now, it's obviously DK, it's Pittman, it's Ben Skoranek, it is Roman Wilson. That's basically it. So that's 4 receivers you have right now.
If they draft either Lemon, Concepcion, Branch, many others, they would return, and it's likely we get one. I would like Branch too. Like if he falls to a certain spot, maybe late day 2, early day 3, I think that's a hell of a pick. He's more of a gadgety guy. Most of his receptions came off of screens. But he's a little speedster.
Mm-hmm.
He's speedy. He's got some elusiveness to him. There's a lot to like about his game and so much more to grow. You want him as a slot option? Why not? They love their Georgia players. Omar Khan especially.
Mm-hmm. No doubt about it.
Didn't they met with him at the Combine? Could have sworn they met with him at the Combine.
Yeah, they met with Branch. Yes.
Interesting. I'm curious to see if he's gonna be
Gadget
one of the-
guy, slot options, special teams
There you
purpose.
go. If you want your next Calvin, there you go.
They did meet with Branch. He'd be interesting.
5'9", 177, did 20 bench press.
So he's fast. He's strong for his size. He's tough. You can use him in a variety of ways.
Why not?
That would be your new gadget player. I don't hate it.
Have Roman Wilson return kicks and punts? Maybe punts. Kicks, kind of question. I think he has, 4 returns total in college? 4.
Minimal experience. But
4.
if you want to find a purpose for Roman, because I honestly don't know how much playing time he gets on the field, receiving wise, if you want to try to find a role, I mean, that might just be his best bet. Punt return. You could experiment at least and just hope for the best.
I guess,
The-
bro.
Like,
Draft him in the 3rd round to be a punt return?
well, what? Listen, man. Listen, if he's not getting out there to catch the ball, what else is he going to do? Just sit? You got to find something for
Might
him.
get traded.
Maybe that does happen.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, Donnie, I like Ted Hurst a lot. We put him in our first mock. Yeah, I like Ted Hurst a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Caden Wedgen would be great in late day 3 for return duties.
I could see that.
Branch, Hurst, Bell. Yeah, Bell's a good one too.
Skylar Bell?
Yeah. Mad underrated. Not talked about enough. It's not talked about enough.
Day 2, maybe? Listen, he can play slot and outside. He's so versatile.
Great hands. Over 100 receptions last year and very little drops.
Does not drop the ball often. Would be another guy that could fit nicely in the slot to start off.
Yeah.
Skylar Bell.
See, we got options at receiver, man.
We do.
Good options at receiver. We don't want to take one in the first round. Either we trade up for one and we let a decent one fall. Oh, Tomlin had a public speech? When was this? Tomlin had his first public speech. You hear about this, Rob?
No, I did not. It looks like Art Rooney's there. Is that at a gathering?
I don't know.
Don't the Roonies do like some sort of gathering in Ireland every year? Isn't it some sort of tradition? I think I read about that in Cower's book. I think like every March or something, the Roonies do some sort of big get together in Ireland.
He accepted the Patricia R. Rooney Award for Community Impact.
Okay.
Yeah, Tomlin hasn't spoken since resigning.
No, he hasn't said a word. No.
You want me to play that on Stream Chat? You want me to get the video? Nick Faribault posted on his X. You want me to get that up here so we can listen to it? I'll put it up here if y'all want me to.
Yeah, the Ireland Funds Gala.
That's what that is.
That's what it is, yeah. Yeah, I believe the Roonies hold that every year.
I didn't know. I mean, good for them, I guess.
That's a tradition. You gonna try to get that up on here?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it up here.
All right.
Time.
We're gonna be able to hear it?
Yeah.
All right then.
Well, we might need the headphones. Because the setting with this and the computer's weird.
Okay.
Like, they'll hear it. Unless I turn the volume mad up.
Well then, yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean.
All right, hold on. Let me get this set up for y'all. I'll even try to screenplay it. How do I do it?
Huh?
Huh, what?
Titans just unveiled a new logo.
What the fuck is that?
It is the Titan shield with the T in the middle and
it looks like the Oilers
3
logo.
stars.
It kind of looks like the old Oilers logo. They're going back to their roots.
Yeah, but they made it a shield.
That looks kind of stupid.
No, I don't like that. I don't
I mean,
like
it's
that.
not my team, so I don't give a shit.
That's just weird. That's odd to me. I don't know.
Oh, let me see if I can get this up here for y'all. Give me a minute. Un minuto. There we go.
You got it?
Kinda.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Working on it. This is live, guys.
All right, there. Hold that there. Get it over here, and then I'll play it. Y'all should be able to hear it now.
It's been an honor to serve the greatest organization in sport. It's been an honor to be a part of this great community, to call it home, for our kids to call it home. We're in somewhat of a nomadic business, and so we don't take that for granted, that our kids get an opportunity to call Pittsburgh home. It's been an honor to serve the community in which we live, its values that we hold, and it will continue. We appreciate the recognition, but as my wife said, we certainly don't do it for that. We've been extremely blessed, man, and we just like to share those blessings. We thank you.
Okay, I don't know if y'all are able to hear that. I tried to turn the volume up as loud as I could. He pretty much said it was an honor to play for the team or coach the team as long as he did.
Yeah.
You gotta admit, I mean, 19-something years with the same team is oddly impressive. It was time to go.
Well, it's something that nowadays you don't see often in the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, that might happen with McVay. That might happen with Shanahan. Matt LaFleur with the Packers. Who knows? But like, it's a rarity. So yeah,
19 years.
it's a long time.
Yeah. Now, obviously, he's enjoying what he's doing now, and I hope he is, sincerely. And we got Mike McCarthy. And so far, I mean, the offseason looking solid. I mean, the McCarthy hire, we'll see how that pans out. The coaching staff will see how that pans out. But from what Omar Khan's doing in the roster aspect, he's built himself a mighty fine roster, dare I say.
Can't deny that, brother.
Yeah, this Titans logo is that really the new logo?
Yes.
Y'all see this, chat?
They revealed it themselves. Yeah. It's basically a look of their old Oilers logo, but it's a shield with the T in the middle, and there's 3 stars
That's so whack.
on it.
I don't like it. They're not my team, but I don't like it.
I don't know what was wrong with their old logo.
Yeah, with the flame coming out.
Yeah, I thought that was unique. I thought it was fine. It's just kind of bland. Why is everything nowadays bland? Is it just me?
No, there was no creativity.
No, dude.
There was no.
This is not creative.
It's like they just put it in a circle and said, "Bam, done."
That's it. It just looks bland.
See, this would make sense if they go back to the old school Oilers jerseys. Like what they have now doesn't fit that.
Then yeah, they unveiled new uniforms too.
So they did. Okay, so Oilers-esque. Okay.
But the logo, I don't.
It's their football team, not mine.
Not a fan.
It's their football team, not mine.
Not a fan. Nah, just bland.
Mm-mm.
Sound like Gordon Ramsay. Blonde. That is ghastly.
Oh my God. Oh, the uniforms are nice.
Oh yeah, uniforms look sharp. The logo I don't like. The logo, no. But listen, Tennessee's going to do their thing, so.
Tennessee's building up a decent little roster.
Yeah, I mean, Salah's the coach now, and Cam Ward's hoping to make a second year jump.
Cam Ward had I can't say he had a great rookie year.
He worked with what he had.
Exactly.
He worked with what he had. He tried.
Exactly.
You could tell he tried.
That's what I'm thinking.
A lot of receivers dropped the ball. His O-line was terrible. He's going to need a more consistent running back, in my opinion, but we'll see.
Where do they pick?
I know it's early. Isn't it top 5? It's got to be top 5.
Is it?
Top 3?
Honestly, I haven't looked completely at the draft order. Obviously, the Raiders are number 1. Titans are 4.
4. Okay, so
Yeah.
top 5.
Raiders, Jets, Cardinals, Titans, Giants, Browns, Commanders, Saints, Chiefs, Bengals, Dolphins, Cowboys, Rams, Ravens, Bucks, Jets, Lions, Vikings, Panthers, Dallas, Steelers, Chargers, Eagles, Browns again.
Because of Jacksonville, because of Travis Hunter.
Right. Bears, Bills, 49ers, Texans, Chiefs. Chiefs have 2.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos, Patriots, and the Seahawks.
Yep, that's the order.
Should be interesting. That entire first round is going to be interesting. They're a month and a half away. Any more free agents you guys think the Steelers could sign? Because, I mean, we fixed receiver 2 for now with Pittman by trading for him. We fixed cornerback 2. We got our other safety with Brisker, whether it's depth or you want to put him at strong and Elliott at free or whatever combination you want for the secondary. You got that now. You got Rico Dowdle. We didn't get a guard yet. We didn't get no one on the line.
No.
So I think, like, if we're going to do anything next, it's got to be somebody on the line, offense or defense.
At least for depth purposes, right? At least get a depth guy.
That's what I'm
A
thinking.
fill-in starter if need be. Or maybe they go the route that they did in 2024 where they didn't get a center for agency and just lived on a prayer in the draft.
Yes, do the same thing with guard.
Kind of deja vu right there.
Well, no matter what, they got to get a guard in free because there's no one in free agency right now that's going to be starter worthy. You got to get a guard in the draft, no matter what.
Yeah,
Like
big time.
that's going to be one of the top 2 or 3 picks, arguably top 2. I think it's not even arguable. I think it's 100% fact. It needs to be one of the first 2 picks, either guard receiver or receiver guard. That's how I view it, depending on how the draft board falls, right? But I still throw out Jamari Salyer. Am I saying his name right?
Sawyer.
Salyer.
Like, yeah.
What?
Jamari Salyer. Salyer.
You got me confused.
Salyer.
Jamari S. from the Chargers or Brady Christensen from the Panthers. I still throw those names out there as potential depth pieces. Big Al, sorry. God damn, I can't read. Big Al, 2297 with a 199. Why is this keyboard not working? Give me a minute.
I got it. We need to have 2 second-round picks.
So you're saying trade up. Is that what you're saying? Best comment yet, Tennessee Teslas.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's funny. Oh, it's funny. Elon.
Yeah, it's
Don't
clever.
tell Elon. He might actually buy the team. What does he know about football? Do we still have Trice? Steelers,
Yes.
Saiyan Jedi. Yes, we do.
We have Trice, but, I mean, I've kind of given up hope on Trice. I don't know about Dan over here, but it's just his availability isn't holding up. His durability is not reliable. I think I don't think he makes the team.
Really?
I don't.
Interesting.
I don't. I mean,
I
dude,
don't either, but
well, dude, like he had the opportunity to get onto the field for the regular season to get activated, and he re-aggravated his injury.
right.
It's just not holding up. Like, I like Trice. I like what he brought to the table a little bit on the field, but his durability is not holding up. I'm just kind of done.
Oh, Rasheed Walker's still a free agent?
Yes, as a matter of fact, he is.
Really? So is Joel Patino. I see a couple people in the chat saying Patino. TJ Black.
Batonio?
Cody Kuhn. Yeah. Kareem.
Now, is Batonio going to retire? Because I'm hearing conflicting reports that he's contemplating retirement, but he still may want to play. I mean, he's obviously not going back to the Browns.
So Aaron Rodgers at guard, essentially. Can't make up his mind. He's 34 years old, chat.
Bona fide left guard.
Yeah.
He's still good. He's still good. He's one of the bright spots of that Browns line.
For a cheap deal, you still would draft a guard, Matt.
Yeah,
early.
yeah, of course. Maybe that's what they do.
Jaquan Jennings is still a free agent. Is he really?
Yes, he is.
How?
That's a great question.
How?
That's a great
That's
question.
disrespectful. Someone get him off the market.
Can we do that?
Inventory says, I want Hoffman, to be honest. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten signed yet. He's an unrestricted free agent. He can sign anywhere. I'd go get him. He would be great depth with starter upside. You have him compete with a rookie, go for it.
You got the McCarthy connection at that, too.
Worst case, he's incredible depth.
I don't know why Dallas didn't tender him.
I don't know either. They know a line help they can get. Why do you guys think Tomlin stepped down? Generally curious. I think it was the fans. I think the fire Tomlin chance got under his skin, but I think he was just exhausted. 19 years, I'd imagine at some point you just get exhausted from it.
Oh, burnout is real. It's a real thing. Like, I'm sure he still has love and passion for it, but, eventually you get to a point where it's just like, I'm done.
Wyatt Teller, is he a free agent?
He's a free agent.
Isn't he a right guard?
He's a right guard. He has almost 14,000 snaps at right guard in his career.
Good Lord above.
Yeah.
How,
I think.
How far do you guys live from Pittsburgh?
Like 3.5 hours.
I'll tell you right now. Heinz Field. See? It still comes up as Heinz Field in my Google Maps. Think I'm playing.
Google Maps knows what it is.
162 miles.
And that's
3 1/4 hours.
so less. All right.
Thought it was like 4 hours.
All right.
Lemon in the first. Bo Stevens if possible. Dunker maybe, but Stevens is the left guard anyway. He is. Dunker's going to have to move the guard, but there might be a couple tackles in the draft that will have to move the guard. Proctor's probably one of them. He doesn't have to, but he's big enough he can. Obviously, Fano from Utah, Dunker. If we're gonna draft a tackle, though, we gotta get like a bona fide tackle. How high do they go tackle?
It really depends. I don't know. I think it just really depends on Jones' recovery.
But Jackins with a 199 says, y'all trying to meet up for the draft. I'd love to meet up with as many of you guys as possible. We'll be out there. We will be out there. I'm be very interested to see how the whole setup's going to look. I'm scared to know what downtown's going to be like. If you guys have never been to Pittsburgh, parking's a bitch.
Yes, it's tough down
And
there.
imagine it fully crowded with like 100,000 people, however many people are going to be there. It's just a rough estimate. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be wild, bro.
Like the setup, it's going to be in the parking lot of Heinz Field. Like just the setup alone is going to be right there. But you got to think like the crowd and everything. It's going to be like way back.
Yeah.
Way back. Like, dude, like
I'm interested to see how it is, but I'm telling you right now, like Pittsburgh's going to get crowded, and parking is going to be impossible. Ryan Conley with a 5 says the Titans have great new uniforms, but the logo is trash. I agree.
Again, Ryan, it's bland.
Steelers should never, and I mean never, change their logo. Hope they never do it. Is Sonny Styles a middle linebacker? He is an off-ball linebacker, yes. Steel Loyal has a Benny Skill jersey? That is crazy. That's kind of cool, though. I can rock one of those. Would you draft tackle in the first round? Depends who's there.
Could be best player available option.
If they view Proctor as a potential starter on the left side, perhaps. They might view Dylan Cook as such a reliable option, or they're hoping that Broderick Jones gets healthy in time. I wouldn't bank on that. I don't know where they take tackle. Unless they go sign Rasheed Walker. If they do, then that says everything you need to know about Broderick Jones' future.
I think it's just really going to have to come down to Broderick's medical on how he recovers. How his recovery's going.
Omar Khan mentioned he might not be ready before training camp. He might have to start on the PUP list. Yo, how is Rasheed Walker still free agent? According to Adam Schefter, he thinks it could set up a 1-year deal for Walker. He says there were not a lot of teams in the left tackle market to begin with. There were only a few like Cleveland, Detroit, and a few others. What happened is there were not a lot of teams, and I think he's now going to look to a 1-year deal to put himself in a good position and go back into the market next year.
Sometimes that's the case. Sometimes that happens. I mean, look at Brisker, right? Maybe a lot of people expected a bigger market for Brisker. It's just like, we'll take a year, we'll do a 1-year prove-it, and then we'll just go from there.
You know what?
A lot of the later free agents are doing that.
That's not a lot bad. That's not a bad idea, honestly. $22 million a year? He ain't getting that much.
No.
Who the hell does he think he is? He ain't getting that much. For 1 year? 15 max.
If anything. I tried to see if we can get him for like maybe 12. I think that'd be pretty reasonable.
Even then.
I think that'd be pretty reasonable.
During the draft, if Art Rooney II walks out and stage, what do you think the chances are sell the team chant starts? If he actually walks out, there might actually be a chance it happens. There's probably going to be a row of people that'll start chanting it. I don't think he's going to walk out. He's going to be in the draft room. He's going to be like busy. He's going to be doing what he has to do.
Honestly, that's what I would hope Art Rooney would do. I mean, I'm sure a representative of the team will be out there, but I guess we'll find out.
I don't know. Yeah, Shady. We lost Connor. Connor Hayward's a Raider. Not a Raven, a Raider. Yeah, he's a Raider. I feel a lot better if they bring McCollum back. Yeah, they didn't tender him. He's an unrestricted free agent, so we can sign anywhere. But, I mean, if the Brock Hoffman stuff falls through, they could definitely bring McCollum back. McCollum's a good backup.
He is. He's definitely showcased that time and time again.
We know we need depth on the line. So.
And they still could bring him back. I mean, it's not out the realm of possibility.
Yeah. I mean, they have options. They could bring McCollum back. There's Brock Hoffman still out there. Jamari Salyer. Brady Christian is another one that we've mentioned a couple times today.
I mean, dude, McCollum, excuse me. McCollum's been here for 4 years.
Yeah.
He's been here a bit, yeah.
Lemon gave me Hines and Troy vibes. Loved it until he seemed to have zero interest in Pitt. Guess he has no choice now if he's selected there, isn't it? Need guard, tackle, center, depth, bad. Yeah, we do. See, I think one of the names we mentioned is it fills all that. You have that versatility. Plus Spencer Anderson, who's more of just like the jumbo package guy. But
Yeah,
I mean that's more an added body to that line, right?
yeah.
I'd go get one of the free agents we mentioned. Like you want all that versatility. You want a guy that can even stretch over to tackle. Go get Sire. Go get Christensen. Those are some of the more favorite ones out there. Anyone else? Like you're talking purely a guard or purely a tackle. I mean, then go for it. But at that, I think at that point you're better off to just go in the draft and go get a young guy. Keep it young, which is probably what they're going to do.
Ideally, that's what they should. I mean, the majority of the line is young, so just keep it at that. Keep this line young and intact.
Run the ball!
Aaron Rodgers will walk out and announce he's coming back, and then we're going to draft Ty Simpson. That would put me that would put me in such a state as a fan.
How would the crowd react? Generally, how do you think the crowd would react?
I don't know. I know how I'd react. Say right now. But Jenkins with a 199, are you going all 3 days? That's the plan. That's the plan. If not all 3 days, most likely just the first 2 and then driving back Saturday, early Saturday. And then, because you got to think, we got to drive back Saturday, 3 1/4 hours home, plus traffic, depending on how many people are trying to get out there at a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to come back and do a live stream for the for the whole
Draft process.
right. I'm slowly planning it out. Planning it
We
out.
got time.
Yeah, but time's running.
We'll figure it out.
Time's running
We
out,
got
though.
this. We got this.
I heard Hoffman wants about $2 million a year. That's cheap.
For depth
Give
nowadays,
him $2 million.
Nowadays, that's fine.
Give him $2 million.
That's fine.
Cut Malik Harrison and give him all that. I don't care. Give him the $2 million. It's a good thing this is the fastest receiver class in history. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
A lot of speedsters.
This is one of the fastest classes of any position in history. These athletes are getting insane. I am Ori's says still can't believe we snagged Brisker. I'm surprised he was still on the market. I saw all these safeties going off the market. I'm like, wow, I'm surprised Brisker. Even when who was it? Who signed Kevin Byard again? Was it the Patriots? The Patriots.
Yeah, Mike Vrabel, yeah.
Yeah, because I thought to myself, Jalen Hawkins was still a free agent. He got picked up by the Ravens, I think.
Yeah, go figure.
Go figure. I thought to myself, how is Hawkins and Brisker still a free agent? That was yesterday. Hey, we got Brisker. I'm happy. I think that's a hell of a signing, dude.
Yeah, and for that price, 5.5, can't beat it.
That's a bargain with so much upside.
Much upside.
Wherever they want to put him, however they want to play him, for $5.5 million, that's a hell of a signing by Khan, man. He's having himself a hell of a week. We still have tomorrow and still other positions to address. Who knows what else he has up his sleeve? And he's typically busy during the weekend. Like when we traded for Fields, that was a Saturday.
That was a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, he's typically busy during the weekend. So
Mr. No Days Off.
Listen, we might get something tomorrow. We might get something Saturday. I'm not saying get your hopes up, but anything's possible with Khan, man. We could still go out there. Maybe we get a Rasheed Walker at tackle. Maybe we go get some extra depth on the line. Maybe we go get a big-ass nose tackle. Maybe we go get a return specialist. Something, man. Maybe we do trade Patrick Queen. I doubt it, but Lord knows. At this point, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's advised at this rate because, I mean, there's no one out there.
No.
You're better off keeping him and then drafting his eventual replacement. Sign McCollum back, draft a starting left guard, draft a swing tackle, or draft a swing inside O-line in the mid-rounds, and also draft a swing tackle in the mid-rounds. We have picks for it. They have plenty of picks for it. Plenty. Who's all your ideal quarterbacks for 2027 and your most preferred? Sellers is one hell of a project, but we'll see how he goes. We'll see how the season goes for him. If he grows a lot as a quarterback, where he's able to just sit in the pocket and read the defense, sky's the limit for him. Obviously, Arch Manning, he got better down the season. I still don't know if he's exactly going to declare. He might go back for his last season if he wanted to, which is probably a smart way to go. We'll see how that goes. Julian Sayin. I ain't gonna lie. For his first year at Ohio State, I thought he did solid. For his first actual year starting, I think he did solid. We'll see what he does in 2027 or 2026, this upcoming season.
Yeah.
But that's another one. You know, he doesn't have a lot of college experience, so is he actually going to declare? It's a matter of how the season goes and where these players are going to rank in the standings and where they could be selected, or what the draft class could be like in 2028 and what they think their rankings could be, or how much higher they can get selected. It's all tricks, especially with the what's it called? What the fuck's it called?
Run the ball!
I forget the name of it.
What, draft boards?
Not draft boards. How players get paid. The fuck's it called again?
NIL?
Yes, NIL program.
Yeah.
Fuck, I was blanking for the
Yeah,
longest minute.
NIL program, yeah.
Yeah, but the NIL program, you know, it's a different world now because of that, you know. We have $4.99 super chat from Big Al. I think we need a double dipper receiver and linebacker within rounds 2 and 4. By all means. We still need defensive line. We're still gonna need guard. I mean, we got so many other positions. What other quarterbacks are there? Mateer,
Yeah.
He showed flashes this year, but I think he's just a high-end backup for his ceiling. Not really feeling him. Jeremiah Smith in 27. Bro, Jeremiah Smith, if he's going the way he's going to be a top 5 pick.
Top 3, arguably.
Yeah, I don't think we get I don't think we have a pick high enough to select Jeremiah Smith. And even if we do, it's going to go to a quarterback. At least based off of where we stand now. Granted, last year, this time last year, we were like, we're going to draft a quarterback this year for this upcoming class. No, we're not. So we could go through the same situation all over again. That's how the NFL goes. So we don't have a right or left tackle. No, we have a right guard. His name is Mason McCormick. We don't have a left guard.
Now, that's the only hole in the O-line right there, outside of left tackle, arguably.
Rick from Pittsburgh, what's up, man? How you doing? Yes, Connor Hayward is a Raider.
Yep, that's right. He gone.
Any Raiders fans out there, you're getting a good football player. He's a solid blocker fullback. He's a bit of a hybrid, and he's a good special teams guy.
You're getting a worker.
You're getting a work. You're getting a Hayward. Let's put it that way.
If you want to take the Spartan, I mean, I guess you could do that too. I'm sure QBX got something stirring in his mind.
Right.
What he wants to do.
Just thug it out with Patrick Queen this season at this point. And hopefully he cleans up the missed tackles. Maybe with Patrick Graham, he'll be used to the best of his ability. Patrick Graham has a good way of maximizing his player's potential. We'll see how he does. Maybe he earns himself another contract. Maybe it's the same way how his last season in Baltimore went, where he wasn't looking great as a first rounder, and then Roquan Smith came around and he really amped up his game. He was put in the right spot, and of course Mike McDonald used him properly because he's a hell of a defensive mind.
Yep.
And it earned him the big contract that the Steelers gave him.
Yeah, it could be a similar situation.
Maybe Patrick Graham can get that out of Queen one more time for us.
We'll see.
How is Malik Harrison still on the team? I don't know.
Cutting him would
Could've
save the
sworn.
Steelers $4.75 million.
Every Chicago fan I spoke with said Brisker is a great pickup by the Steelers. That's all I've been hearing too.
Yep.
There's a lot of Bears fans that didn't want him to walk. And they're wondering, bro, what is Ryan Poles doing? Why is Ryan Poles asleep right now? They couldn't get him back for that cheap.
Yeah, letting all their safeties go.
We'll take him. We'll take him off your hands. I'll gladly take Jaquan Brisker, man. I still question some of the fit a little bit, and there are concussion concerns. But honestly, like if you're worried about where he fits with Elliott, put Elliott at free safety if you really wanted to.
Yeah, it's an option.
This defense got options. This defense got players. This defense got a secondary. Like, if you're looking at the starting secondary right now, I mean, we got all our starters, don't we? Like, I feel like we actually have all our starters for week 1 right now with the potential to add more in the draft. That's a good thing. That's a good problem to have.
It's a great problem.
Like, it's the first week of free agency, and we already have our week 1 starting secondary. How about that?
And looking back at last year, this year is an upgrade.
Yeah.
A massive upgrade.
Yeah, Dean's an upgrade over Slay. Brisker's an upgrade over Thornton. We got Ramsey back in the slot. JPJ. Elliott should be back healthy. Holy shit, dude.
Yep.
With Patrick Graham at DC, not Terrell Austin. This defense might actually get to where it should be, man. It can actually live up to the cost that it is getting paid for a lot of these players. Plus, Hayward's going to be back again, obviously. Harmon in his second year. Harmon didn't even play week 1 last year. Hopefully he stays healthy. He plays week 1 this year.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. And he was healthy down the stretch.
Yeah, he was. No, he was.
Incredible at that, too.
Bring back Atlanta Roberts. I don't know how he's not signed anywhere right now.
No. I love Roberts back. I just don't think that they would. Unless they cut Harrison and then give that money to Roberts, which I would do.
Right.
But who knows? We'll see. Landon is a thumper, yeah. As a dog.
Can we do another one of your interactive mock drafts for give you 3 options of people to vote for? We only have to do day 1 and 2, but whoever gets most poll votes we take. You know what? Let's do one of those. I think that's fun. We'll do that. Now, do I use PFF or what do you want me to do? Because there's people that like PFF, there's people that like NFL mock draft. What's it called? A database or something.
Database?
Yeah, the NFL mock draft database. You don't know that?
No, I don't. I know the Pro Football Talk mock draft one.
This one.
No.
You never used that one?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, don't recall.
All right, we'll use PFF.
All right, PFF it is. So just
PFF mock draft 0? What is that? That one I don't know.
yeah, Somber, I'm not familiar with that.
Mock draft hero. What is that? That's a new one. This is okay.
That's new to me.
Yeah, it's new, but I don't dislike it though. Oh, I'm trying to figure out the settings here. Where the hell is my team? There it is. I can't find my team. Did I select the team? Okay. I'm trying to get used to this.
Could just fall back on PFF.
I'm gonna do PFF.
Yeah.
It's just a lot easier.
Now you said what, the first 2 days?
Yeah, we'll do the first 2 days.
All right.
Start draft. We'll do up until round 3.
3, yep, Steelers.
Excuse me. Enter. Let me get this back up here.
Boom.
What the hell? Hold on. Hold on.
That's like real close.
Hold on, please. Hold on.
Just zoom it down. Get as small as Kyler Murray.
Jesus Christ, shut up. Disrespectful. Yo. All right, let's do. Fuck it, that works.
Swear jar.
And that's how that's done. The fun part about being live. Anything can happen.
All right, let's do this. Here we go. All right.
Now, do we want to trade up? Yes or no? Do we want to trade up? Yes or no?
What the hell happened to my laptop? Hold on a second. Time out.
Irish Ginger says, welcome home, Jaquan Brisker. He is home, yeah. Where's Jalen Ramsey and that mix? Well, Ramsey's going to play slot. All right, so who do we trade up for? What do we trade up?
Change it to slow and see how the board falls. Says somber.
How do this? Okay.
You would,
I see what you're
the
saying.
fast meter, yeah.
This is going to take forever.
That would take forever, though. Huh, can't you put it like in the middle?
What the?
Yeah, move it. Like no, right there by the 3. There you go.
Right here?
I think that'll be good.
Can I pause it? I can. Okay, hold on.
You can pause it.
All right, hold on. All right, we're just gonna go through the options here.
Oh, we can address it as we go. Sombers, we don't.
Oh, it's right here. Jesus Christ, I'm retarded. It's
Bro.
right here. Okay, wow.
I don't look up there.
Well, I'm glad I did. It's right here. Jesus.
I just usually click start and do the mock.
Ruben Bain, David Bailey. Okay. Wow, no receiver off the board yet. Wait a minute.
All right, we're at the Chiefs here.
Hold the phone. They took Monroe Freeling. Get out. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute.
Right tackle, right? Because they got rid of Taylor.
Caleb, you. Oh.
No, that's not fair.
They need him. Cornell Tate's off the board, chat. What do we do? What do we do? Where do we trade up? Where do we trade up? All right, let's take a look at the options here. Cowboys. You want to trade back with the Cowboys? What about the Rams? The Rams love giving away their first round picks. They need a day 2 pick.
Considering how much
Early day 2 pick.
Considering how much they traded away for McDuffie, I could see them trading back.
So can I. They love trading away their picks, man. Well, they could easily go BPA too. Trade up for 16.
So trade up with the Jets.
Get ahead of the Ravens. That's what I'm thinking.
I think the Rams is a good team to trade up with.
I'm hearing deferring options here. Wait till Tyson or Lemon go. All right, I'm gonna resume. All right, of course they took him.
Okay, that's fine. You can take Dylan.
They're gonna go receiver. Oh no, they took Spencer Fano.
Tackle? Hold on, didn't their right tackle leave or retire?
Oh, no, he's a guard. Fano's a guard.
No, but I'm saying the Rams.
Anyway,
They don't need a guard though. They got Dotson and
all right,
Avila.
all right. I'm going to trade. We can't trade. Baltimore's not trading with us. All right, I'm going to cautiously.
Caution.
Ah, damn it! Maybe I should have traded with the fucking
there's no
Rams.
turning back. That's on Dan here.
That's on me. That's on me. That's on me.
There goes Vega.
These sons of bitches.
Hey, Lemon's still
All
there.
right, what do we do?
Lemon's still there.
What do we do?
Well, I'll tell you right now.
Do we just ride it out?
I'll tell you right now, if there's a team that could take receiver, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the Buccaneers.
Do we just ride it out? Who's available?
We could.
All right, I'm gonna make an executive decision. We're gonna ride this out.
Let's keep this train going. Let's
Hold
go.
on, wait a minute. This is kind of promising
Let's
here.
keep going.
Wait a minute. Oh, why would you do that?
Now I think that's the least of their concerns. What?
What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking, chat?
Summer, Chase Basantis is nice.
Oh, he is.
I
yeah.
looked at his film today. It is pretty good. And he's 21. He's 21, bro. You want to get him day 2. The thing is, he won't have to start day 1 if you have a fill in.
All right, I'm gonna make
Or have him compete if
I'm
anything.
gonna make an executive decision. So you have to jump Carolina. Well, Carolina's on the board. Trade up 2 picks. We don't have to give up a lot, wouldn't we?
No.
Let's try to give him like the lowest pick possible. I mean,
As what? Hey, try it.
fuck it. Cool. All right. Now what do we do? Chat, what do we do? What do we do? There's Jordan Tyson. Manuel McNeil Warren if we want to go safety. Omar Cooper. Cade McDonald.
Want to go
Caden
nose
Proctor.
tackle, yeah.
I mean, no problem. Or do we trade back, which makes no sense.
We
just
traded up.
traded up.
No, we selected somebody. And you jumped ahead of Dallas.
Facts. We did.
You jumped ahead of Dallas. The kid coached by Hines Ward.
I mean, listen, Hines Ward's my dude, so like I'm not gonna lie.
You got a guy of that size in the slot to start.
A lot of people saying Tyson.
And the thing about it is, like,
I don't know.
you can maneuver.
We already got a corner though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like Terrell's good, unless you want to put him in the slot. I'm hearing talks that he may have to move to the slot. I don't know if they go slot that early.
All right, chat.
I don't think they would.
We're gonna go Tyson.
I'm hearing a lot of Tyson in the
Jordan
chat.
Tyson. Okay, this is slow.
Can you move it?
Yeah, I can move it. Let's see who falls out of the first round. Okay.
All right. Can't really check the draft board.
Is there a way we can just check the draft?
No, I don't think.
Yeah, because I don't want to click nothing. I'll break it. We're not. Are we thinking of trading up? Yes or no? Because Pregnon's still on the board. Just throwing it out there.
Pregnon's a dog.
Is there a way we could check the draft board? Without
Now, Danny,
selecting?
I will throw this at you about Pregnon.
Yeah.
He's 24.
Okay, but he can play guard for 10 years.
All right, then. I'm just throwing it out there because I know that's your pet peeve with
He
the
can
draft.
play guard for 10 years.
He's a damn good one.
If he's going to play guard 10 years, I'm fine.
He's a damn good guard. Day one starter.
I would trade back into the second later and get a guard.
Or get a guard.
And trade up for a corner using thirds. But Big Al saying we need to trade up in the second.
We have the capital to do it.
Scroll up to check the board. How do I do that?
Scroll up.
Scroll up where? I don't want to click none. I'm going to break it.
I don't think you can check the draft board.
I'm used to doing this on my phone, so like not used to understanding how to.
Okay, if we trade up, how high are we trading up? How much further are you willing to go?
I think see some of the needs here. Okay, I'm gonna throw out an idea. Maybe Houston.
Houston. You think Pregnon makes it that far?
Oh, 37.
Oh, the Giants.
Let
Let me see something.
me see. Giants. Oh, Giants need capital.
How bad?
Their picks are 537 and 105.
Yeah, they now I don't know if we trade away I don't know if we trade away a second and a third.
I would just using 2/3 and the fourth move back into the round 2 and get a corner, and at 52 grab a guard. So you're saying trade up?
So, is he saying trade?
He's saying keep 53.
yeah, but trade 2 of the thirds because we'll have 3. So we'll still have a third while getting another second and out of it.
They're getting greedy.
No, they don't want to trade.
Obviously not.
They don't want to trade.
People are saying stay.
Well, keep in mind, this is with the Jets, not the Giants. You want to make it to the Giants, see how far?
All right, let's resume. Slow the fuck down, McLean. Hold on. There we go. I'm saying, whoa. Ali Hunter's
God, mother.
at 37. Pregnon's off the board. And
Why don't
Peter
you
Wood.
pause it? Oh, Besantis it is.
Hold on. Let's keep going. Let's see how this falls. Pons is off the board. Bastards. Jacob Rodriguez to the Ravens. I hate y'all. Chris Johnson's off the board.
You are a terrible GM.
Keith Abney. Jennings Damn. Okay.
Basantis is there, dude.
I mean, we need a guard, bro.
Dude. I mean, like,
we need a guard.
this is literally like 2024 all over again.
Yeah, bro. We need a guard. We need a guard bad. Don't let
It's like all the other options.
It's
It's like all these options are going out the door. It's like, dang it, he didn't last. We didn't trade up.
Yeah, don't let these grades fool you.
No, he's good. He's good.
I think we gotta go guard, folks.
It's Basantis.
I mean, let's look at corner.
Dude, what are you talking about? We need a guard. We need a guard. No.
no.
Unless I like Scott, I do, but slot corner's not really.
Yeah, no. I like Kalen Rutledge. Are they gonna put guard that far?
I don't think they would.
All right, well, come on. Let's take a look at the board. Oh, we need linebacker. Jake Golday's there.
He is there.
Trade on Dukes. I like him as a slot guy. He can also play safety.
Hmm.
Oh, look at trade options. The Rams.
For what?
What could they possibly offer? Never mind. No, we're not doing that. Chad, what we thinking? Malik Muhammad, round 3. Yeah, he's good too. Yeah, where's he at? Where they got him here?
They got him. No, you're going way too fast.
Oh, there he is. He's right there. Why they got him down here so much, I don't know.
PFF.
Take linebacker and trade back in with Eagles. Yeah, you know, I see what you're saying here. I see what you're saying here.
I'm trying to see. Your mic's in the way. So, yeah, we got Basantis, Scott, Bell, and Golday, or Stukes. Can't go wrong with either. I do like Rutledge. I just don't know. Listen, like we are the Steelers, guys, okay? We are the Steelers. We don't have a guard. But then again, I like either option.
We're going to go Golday. Fuck you, Queens.
Jay Golday. Oh, man.
Basantis is off the board now. I should know what TJ Black said. All right, we are absolutely gambling.
Rutledge. It's got to be you.
We're gambling on Rutledge here.
It's got to be you.
Do I trade up?
I would take it.
Do I panic and trade up?
I would have taken Basantis, but all right.
Hold on. He might be there. Is there any team that needs O-line? Maybe the Texans.
Who's ahead of the Texans?
The Eagles.
We'll trade up with the Eagles. Rutledge and Spencer Anderson are going to battle for the starting left guard. Rutledge would win, bro.
Chad, what we think?
He's an anchor.
Chad, what we think? What do we think? Should we trade up just to make sure we get a guard? We need a guard. Your cousin's Deontay Lawson? Is that really your cousin?
Shady, for
Get
real?
out of here. From Bama, get out of here. Get out of here.
They're saying trade up. What are you giving up?
The lowest amount possible.
Even a small percentage? Try it. You have 5 attempts. Do it again. Not wasting it. You are a terrible GM. All right, this has got to work. We're screwed.
No, we're not.
Last chance, bro. Oh, thank God.
I was hoping to get away with one of the 7s. They're being stingy. All right.
I thought the Raiders were going to take Rutledge from him.
All right. We're kind of saved.
He's way down.
I don't know. Orange is kind of talking to me.
We're not trading up for a nose tackle.
Wait, why not? Do we go Rutledge here?
Hey, listen, I don't mind Jalen Farmer either. The guy's a hell of a pull guard. He's a real good pull guard, but I really like Rutledge.
Y'all said
I think Rutledge is a better fit.
Said y'all send that franchise back 100 years. Oh Jesus. Rutledge went 87th overall to Miami. Really? Maybe I could have waited. Oh, so you're saying?
Someone said Dan Colbert. Dan, if you don't take guard, you're gonna have the chat pissed off.
I have to.
Take Rutledge, damn it!
Thank
you. Thank you.
I have to.
I think you've been going with your favorites. Oh, we got 2 more picks, right?
I should have stayed, bro. I should have stayed. Oh well.
You gave up what?
A 5th.
We need that fit. Whatever. So much for the quarterback at that spot.
All right. What do we do here? Markel Bell, the Steelers met with. He's raw as hell.
Very raw.
Brought him in for a top 30 visit.
He's a mountain of a man.
Already took linebacker.
T. Jackson says with it too. Can we get our picks back? I think it's a little too late for that.
Corleone's not bad either from Cincinnati. Double dip at Cincinnati. Well, we got another receiver here.
I would say his nose tackle.
Who's the best available nose tackle? Probably Corleone.
Mm-hmm. Could you get him at 99? Could he fall?
I could stretch it.
Yeah.
Should I? Will I? Chad, what are you guys thinking? Hey, I'm not turning us to the Browns. I might have a questionable order, but I'm not turning us to the Browns. Is Muhammad there? Oh, he is, because he's all the way down here for some reason. 127 rank.
Anthony Hill. We already took linebacker.
Oh, he took linebacker.
Got Jake Golday.
I like Anthony Hill, but we already took linebacker.
Dalen Everett. Out of Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Georgia corner?
Mm-hmm. He's up here. Top-rated corner on the board.
Yeah, he's a interesting prospect. Solid one at that. Can you click your picks on the top left so we can see who you drafted? Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. That'd make it a lot easier, wouldn't it?
So receiver, linebacker, and guard.
Rodriguez went to the damn Ravens in the second round.
Of course they did.
I'm thinking Cortland. If we need if we need a tackle, offensive tackle, I'm starting to think we ought to go Corleone. I like a lot of his game. Bro's recreating Colbert's last draft.
By the way, when you started, it sounded like a record, like one of the DJs.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh my God. Yeah, we already drafted Golday. Yeah, it's a third rounder. We're only doing day 2 picks. Or first 2 days. I think the next live we'll do, which hopefully goes out better than this one, it'll be all 7 rounds. Take Everett, goddamn. I guess I have to listen to the chat, because I'm getting Kevin Colbert combinations here.
Well, you have his eyesight, that's for sure.
Yeah, obviously. Can't see. So I gotta wear contacts. If y'all didn't know, I wear contacts. When I'm not wearing my glasses, I wear contacts. I can't see. My vision's awful, bro. Clearly, you can see. I gotta go with what the chat says.
I think you might have to go Everett.
It's either corner or it's defensive line. Keep on. We got 2 more picks. Maybe Corleone will fall.
That's what I'm thinking.
Do I gamble on Corleone falling?
I keep my fingers crossed on that.
I would trade down and get an extra second pick. Can we? Oh, the Dolphins. Hi. Okay. I mean,
Would they be willing to accept?
no.
No, there's no.
That's not happening. Unless I force it. Flip a coin for Corleone and Everett.
Not
Good
a bad
idea.
idea. Not a bad idea. All right, so heads is Everett, tails is Corleone, ready?
I feel like the fallback option, if it's Corleone here, is Muhammad,
All right.
which isn't a bad fallback
Well,
option.
here we go. It's tails.
So we're going Everett.
No, heads was Everett.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Tails is Corleone.
Oh, I must have. Anyway. All right, we're going to go Corleone.
Double dipping, guys. Why not? It's not a bad thing. Watch Everett.
Everett went to the no. He went to the Dolphins.
Damn it. Well, thank you, Miami.
He is mad underrated. I'm not going to lie to you. Now
Not taking the top guy. No.
No, thank you.
We go tackle.
We can go receiver. We can go corner. Jalen Kilgore, slot option. Malik Muhammad, he's there on the board.
Yeah, you could go Malik here.
Chat, what are we thinking? Deontay Lawson. We already took linebacker, bro. Run D fixed. That's what Omar Khan values, bro. He wants to fix that run defense. He wants to fix the trenches. You got to win the trenches. Take a look at our picks again. What we thinking, man? What we thinking? It's got to be corner, right?
This is the last pick here. So.
Could be corner, could be receiver. Let's look at some of these receivers. Bryce Lance is literally Christian Watson when healthy and better. Ted Hurst is Pickens without the attitude issues. I like Zakee Wheatley. He's been of an older safety for just depth purposes, but I like a lot of his game. Probably the only Penn State defense guy that actually played worth a damn last year. I like Cade Casey as a swing guy, but not here. Chat, what we thinking? Hurst. Yeah. Michael Trigg. Interesting. I'm. You want to go tight end? My boy, you want to go tight end?
We ain't that desperate. We can save the tight end for day 3.
We're not that desperate for a tight end, bro.
I'm looking at the Michigan tight end. I'm looking at Riley Nowakowski.
Hey, Dan Colbert is his kid, not me. Yes, he has a kid named Dan Colbert. I don't know if y'all knew that.
I know. Doesn't he still work for the Steelers?
I think he does. It's some sort of scout.
Yeah, I believe that's his role, right?
I really want to go Michael Trigg. I get he's a hell of a player. I'm not gonna lie to you. But does it make sense? You're just trying to go BPA. Because you know Darnell's getting an extension. Carson Beck, no thank you. No.
Nope.
I need an answer. I need Muhammad, Hurst, or someone else.
Do we got to flip a coin again?
It's up to the chat. Tackle? Marco Bell, but he's raw. And anyone else at this point's a reach. Not feeling it. Not feeling it at tackle. All right, so I think it's either. All right, a lot of people saying Hurst.
Ted Hurst. Yeah, you could.
I'm feeling it. What else is at safety? Yeah, anyone else here is kind of a reach.
Honestly, if you think about it, he'd be good outside depth.
That's what I'm saying. He can be the backup X.
Yeah. Double dip of receiver, and then boom, like your receivers are good. Bro, imagine that receiving room. DK, Pittman, Tyson, and Hurst.
It's up to the chat. I see a lot of Hurst. Is there anyone that objects? And who do you object with? I'm thinking it's either receiver or corner. Can't go wrong either way. Cannot go wrong either way, chat. Tyson and Hurst, obviously, are 1 and 2 of the future. You could look at it that way.
Yeah, right?
I kind of look at it that way. Pittman's only here at least 2-3 years. DK, I don't know if he'll play out the rest of his contract, but we got him on a contract for the next 4 years. I hear you, Diamond. Yeah, I think not only that, yeah, as a return specialist,
Yeah,
definitely.
could save it. Could go corner. I mean, we haven't gone corner.
I saw they did talk to Prysock. They did. They brought him in for a top 30 visit.
Yeah, Washington guy, right?
Yep.
The one with the weird name,
Yeah.
the Key and Pell name.
Mm-hmm. All right, receiver or corner? Receiver or corner? Final answer, receiver or corner? Need an answer, chat. There's need to get DK Stickum. Who was that one player that used it excessively? What was his name? This one player used it so excessively.
I couldn't tell you.
I forget his name. Lester Hayes? Was that his name? Was it Lester Hayes?
Maybe.
He used Stickum on his hands and had like however many interceptions.
A lot of people are saying defensive back.
I see a lot of people saying receiver too.
Yeah.
It's a diverse.
All right, I'm flipping a coin.
All right.
We got to make a decision. All right, let me get another coin. The nickel.
Well, if we need a slot corner, Kilgore's there.
All right, heads, wide receiver, tails, cornerback. Go. Crap, let me redo it.
How do you mess up a coin toss?
It's tails.
So that's
Corner.
all right. It's corner. Kilgore or Muhammad? If you want a slot, you got Kilgore. You want an outside depth piece to work up down the line, you got Muhammad. Somber's right. Take Trigg. OJ Simpson. Nah. Maybe we do just take Trigg. You know, maybe we just say, screw all y'all. We'll just go what Somber said. If I'm gonna be real with y'all, man, I'm a Clemson fan. I will never tell you to draft a game. Come on, you got him. Kilgore's a good slot guy. Oh my God. Fuck it. We're gonna go Muhammad. We're gonna go Muhammad. There you go.
All right, there.
There's your mock draft. Which totally will not happen. There you have it. Wow, they gave us a D for Rutledge and Muhammad.
That's your fault.
That's disrespectful. I am an awful GM. Do not hire me. Don't hire me. Next time we're gonna do this, we're gonna try PFF.
Can I take the reins next time? Can
Yeah.
I try?
Yeah.
All right.
We'll give you an option. And we'll do all 7 rounds. We'll do all 7 rounds and see how that goes.
So we're gonna do all 12 picks unless we trade.
Yes. Which might include a trade-up scenario.
Yeah, just might.
Because I'll tell you right now, for all the people that want Vega, he ain't going to be there. So the next time we do one of these, we're probably going to trade up for him.
Hey, Baltimore, you ain't getting them.
We're going to trade up with the Rams. I swear to God.
Say that.
Swear
I'll
to
do
God.
what I need to do.
With that being said, chat, it's 10:22.
10:22.
Son of a bitch.
We have been live for almost 2.5 hours.
Time flies by when you're having fun, man. Time flies by when the Pittsburgh Steelers are having one hell of a week, bro. Let me tell you. This is a fun week to be a Steelers fan. They're really adding a lot in free agency. I'm liking what Omar Khan's doing. Now, the newest addition of the Pittsburgh Steelers is Jaquan Brisker.
Yes, sir. The hometown boy.
How he was still on the market, I have no idea.
But hey, we got him. It's for a year. For dirt cheap, 5.5 mil. It's a hell of an addition.
Yep. Steelers, man. This is another just versatile piece to the defense. They can use them anywhere. They could put him anywhere. They could put Ramsey anywhere. They could put Elliott anywhere. Patrick Graham is going to be sleeping real nice tonight knowing that he has a lot of tools in his arsenal.
Yes, he does.
He's got a lot of tools in his toolbox to use, bro. This secondary,
Already a lot more than he had with the Raiders last year.
Dude,
but even
it's
then, he
insane.
got the most out of the Raiders.
it's insane. Crazy how that works out, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy how that works out. With that being said, we're going to get on out of here, chat. We're going to enjoy the rest of our night. Hope you guys go do the same. Fowler tweeted. What did he say? Is this more breaking news?
Hold on. 3 minutes. Steelers excited about this one. Can use him all over the field, including as an effective blitzer. At
Yep.
safety, Steelers have Brisker, Elliott, Savage, and Ramsey as a safety / corner. So there you go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a just to add on to this signing of Brisker, man. So far, so good for the Pittsburgh Steelers. We'll see how the rest of the week pans out. We'll see if anything happens during the weekend. It's gonna be crazy, man. When's the next stream? Can't tell you that, but hopefully we'll get some news shortly, and we'll let you guys know when the next stream is on X, which, by the way, we are live on X. So
Yes.
shout out to those that are watching on X. Thank y'all so much, wherever you guys may be, man.
Much appreciated. And who knows? Maybe the next live stream will be Aaron Rodgers' decision.
No, it's not.
Probably not.
No, it's
Come
not.
on, can I just try to will it into existence so we don't have to wait?
Yeah.
I try.
Shady, yeah, we plan on streaming more, man. We really do want to stream more, so
Especially during the off season, yes.
yeah, it's a lot of fun chatting with you guys, and plus all the craziness that's happening this week. It's just a fun time to be an NFL fan with how everything is just going wild. It's been a freaking weird week, let me tell you. But yeah, we're gonna try out some of those new mock draft simulators you guys have been putting out in the chat and see which is kind of the best way to go. Maybe we'll do a mock of each for each site or whatnot. Kind of test it out, just make it more interactive. So you guys stay tuned in the offseason for more of that fun stuff. And we'll see you in the next one. So Steelers sign Jaquan Brisker. He's a Steeler now, and we'll see what goes on further down the line. We'll see how the week ends and what happens over the weekend and what more the Steelers could do. There's plenty more they could still do. I imagine they'll do one or two more things, and then hopefully we get some sort of answer at quarterback. Until then, see you in the next one. Here we go, Steelers.
And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later.
Peace!